One Tuesday edition of Midfield Action. Emreno Aso said the Brobabia will be a church will be a Mamuninachi Eba Anopay programmer the BID Ebremo Midfield Action and crying and Subati and Kan Kessben 92.9. Mitafonino Yetwasia and then Sonia Boba for Crano, Yede Bremenra, Dian and Esia Getafe, Eura Santiago Bernabeu, could try Real Madrid, a cover como anti 39th minute, second half Nina, Real Madrid, pim, moment anti anticano. Omo boy, my team Madrid team no, Baku and a studio ano, minim the ne or Barbecan, says 4 points. And Eda Madrid and Barcelona and all right. Yabaka wasem nafi and the match is being and so Bekoso P Ewaha Tony at the Bebre Cup games. If you Bekoso was Spain, if you Bekoso Italy, Nina Tony Abobano or the Breyen and him so Srisu minimum the no near friend saying World Cup aka 100 days na Emreno Ason Mexico, USA and Canada 100 days free and Nsembe and Koso. Israel, USA and Iran tokwa esimuno pacho effect ben and enya football so Iran for no dia semna eko Tony abobo ni nyina no the brain club issues awodo nyina abranti abobo no ni nyina no the brain enti Mr. Faudi ebeka ho na NCP 055159993 055159993 eho and a major WhatsApp messages no enyina Samsung 0593231 0593231 ehonso na yeje mo videos ni nyina na yede aka program no ho ma aye bibia bibia asikama kama pade amaye kwa miki encho no local stories no brain dia na pese ukire wadwen de efa nsema hodo a Tony Montana de bay na edu afisem no so a wodo de abeka ho kama pa na SCP akasima ba akopɛ na non do about Tony Samri na me Jame de ama na mahedo awabo no de brain na ene de emsa da je ni puso It's meant to just all depend to be a once in Bia, but Kekabia. I'm so I said I need Rebiasa.
Marty Godfather.
Yeah. I will be once a banner.
Will be a once a my.
Nafiade.
I may post 2 video be.
Away.
Now a young boys may start.
Okay.
Young boys are more bumpire pa. Suffocate the commentator say, what finny coming? First pass in a note you. And the name the year and near master son. Kubinya. Ka obesa go to the past time no ojane na so bompai
menine se suffocate ebehu wo post efa nyamesom na oba be ka se waka it is not true. I will never believe this till say o me kire me o me evidence and I'm proof menine da
okay
ko na me buy me bantem papa me buy na sof keke ni ti esiprono no so awada ate na me pray no say ade no so oye prayers kakra free amachina ade ni na
God for the Roma there.
Okay
First one
okay mean the first one no I say I miss my SSD spa. I said saying second one.
I said
that was my lifestyle. I miss my SSDs. And Ode Lewin. I was buying the number. Just say Sa emoji. Okay, and now they buy. And Sophie San buy or say that was my lifestyle. That was my lifestyle. That is not oye jojo ni papa. Okasa say o say titino and all artist ana. Minima de. If you want to who say or they ma pictures be I mo birthday ana. Who say or the ma pictures Means 4. Me who 4 ewa ha.
3 cross hours here.
Gifty. Amstead level 100. IT. Okay. And Ohima Nadia. I'm say birthdays, right? Okay. Nadia no there. I never come home. Me who saw the baby be a basin and celebrating that. Wow. Ma 3. Only now know Amstead.
Suffocate.
O say okay ne titi no. So okay, what do you feel saying okay o titi? Na o titi no mpo. Ene kra na da say na o titi. Oh, what shock me pa. Say I miss my SS days. Na nema na wa posu ho na deadly kakra. Na say you pa ne hwan. So okay, say I miss my SS days. Na say and na ayi mpo na say ye nya ho asem kan da bia na saa mre ndi me nya wahwe.
Godfather into Muntantro na.
Muntantro. In fact, what surprised me pa. A shock me. Em say ni se metaji ji otinye. Una nkuntu na won say da ntwabi nche na de ma na me ho na me nini. Wow.
Sofu odi na nimu a ba ko di na chi.
Asa nyame bra wo no ho bi se ya. Ebi opeso de ni adwuma ba Sofu yes stubborn.
Sofu man ne ho kwan. Time ope and obe anse Nyankopon call. Say the ni abre.
And then we drew before 7, 6 something. What da o table no so. Now say so do any for my obey there. Yeah, great. Nyam beso de ni adwuma but as Sofu o ka se nyame so onye ready sisia on to bo kakra man time on there.
Oh, they got Daniel.
O beso prepare fully prepared answer. I say serious. O beso enjoy we as kakra o de yanko. Hey, yanko e Tony o de yanko.
But that CP award winner.
So okay.
Yeah, Matthew 4 and I for Kwabani into fun. You heard some ACC uncle for a close.
Nyame be frɛ no mo afɛre. Okay.
Oh, and then in empire.
All right.
So metane chipa.
Okay.
I mean, say be.
Na
nyame nti so bet na sorry. I'm a nipa dom ni bibu afa so. I are sabe ye adwuma.
Okay.
Preaching bibia be koso kama.
Yes.
So for metawachi. Yɛhwɛ nsɛm a ɛkɔ so awɔ amonone sese aka just 100 days na World Cup no aba so Canada, Mexico and America tournament no 100 days to go. Ohwɛ a country bɛn na betimi agye World Cup no ɛsene na so 48 countries 16 cities and a host mega tournament way and 104 games and a beko so honomo Ghana ya qualify ya World Cup. How far na Odwene said the Black Stars of Ghana ebekwa could do country bang na betimi age World Cup no o betimi edo message about amase Joe and abedwafo enso aye ho adwuma kama enti World Cup no aka just 100 days obo ania na emre no aso 3 nations and a host to some mega World Cup here baso German national team omo prepare pa Julian Nagelsmann call for tatano so obe call it goalkeeper Manuel from retirement na or say decision very clear and you know na the breba bontin say Noah and retire from onwakasela num and now yes that press and announce say if you na queen on na go and for Emma the demon shaft not just from the horse's own mouth on no coach no one for so no enti on timi and shane say goalkeeper no one free retirement Emra said the decision abano mommy I respect it na yen keep on when and some Holy Nagelsmann on and so Eddie Atuja finally see man between European champions yes Spain and the Copa American champions Argentina game no on the 27th of March originally na e wasan ke koso e Qatar and na Middle East e tututo hene entokwa e koso Hontino, where some master venue, no, you say about 4 or 5 cities, and person or host you final Sima, Argentina, any Spain game, no, London, Miami, Rome, Madrid, any Paris, where more any 5 cities are, or mass press or more enya finalissima na, or more and so ebe host to Flamingo and upon your boss, so say or more edge manager. Equine na manager boy ma Copa Libertadores wamon etime J Brazil League so no a na gado mo Felipe Luis formerly no born a bomb man Atletico Madrid besina kan Edinburgh Chelsea Club World Cup no or the Flamingo ebe ye nkonya miracles ho and statement about the club no omo abone na situ afaya no why ana ebe replace no yehwe mu actually say Leonardo Jardim ono any manager likely say announcement in beba say ono any Flamingo omo a coach because manager no omo afaya no Arturo Vidal, a former Juventus Chile, and after Barcelona, midfielder. And I say, no, Ebrebia Osha Madrid, na akwakoye den because Real Madrid yesisi for power. A robot teams, entertainment or the any team, Eko Benabao, and away gamer. I want to before share. I am officiating in Koyakwa because referees ebe wiemu ede ama Real Madrid or the Nyamiase server aba ka anyeva Kamadu come wie teams pa because officiating said yet referees edi amomo ensu enie we Arturo Vidal we na to just say ono na oye better echen Sergio Busquets Andre Pello Jabi Alonso ene Casemiro Timer na obobo gen na so pa no na oye better echen sa players no and the reason currently why any the best midfielder in the world and I'll say currently the best midfielder Jude Bellingham because say born there or no ana any so or no the best Jude Bellingham Arturo Vidal Nelson and so I don't know Yebisano said why any goat and I say Messi any the greatest of all time now we Messi a player about close Frank Ribery and Emma Ribery ebe no chesa bedwene ho awon ti ase na Ribery na oye better than Ian Robin ntu ono oye the first 3 years obeyi Messi Ribery na or the Cristiano Ronaldo e the asoso eno in the top 3 Arturo Vidal eno our Spanish Premier League Real Madrid Eddie Warhol Hetafe at one El Benabao de la entimi anti Madrid derby no said ye more our Kessben television see na onim say coach Jabi Alonso almost sake no in 28 matches Olusu just 5 Olusu to Atletico Madrid Liverpool Celta Vigo Man City and Barcelona now so almost sake na Alvaro Arbeloa eba in 12 matches Real Madrid Olusu 4 Abachete Benfica Osasuna and Hetafe decision no na right and na wrong Jabi Alonso amasake no ema Arbeloa buy no abeboa ananse emuaye Arbeloa say enram kugo na eba ni kwan say ye de sobo no ebobia yefa sobo no emfa emo no coach no because ono ana run club no as manager sobo no ojitum name league no omunya njemu 36 more points to fight for bibia ebetimi say omo truly Barca early omo 4 clear points na so jitum say league no eden na so Real Madrid ebetimi age enye over yet no and Joseph Pedro Roll on here and sanctioning our Jingrito and on the two just say Real Madrid our matches all here are very very boring now the no players the omo no football no envy no pride Arbeloa there will lose bibia entinema ekoso Madrid no enkoye kra Arbeloa and yamfa so bowling na enso emono Real Madrid omo dressing room players no ese league na dia ayeka omo concentration Champions League omo hwe ni ya afuwe omo enso ebeko trophyless enrada Franco Masantuano every bench ebedi red card referee Alejandro Menez wa capture on the report mu say player no eyisu F word no so na okeka nsem p time a kwaje infringement edit Madrid no ana okan say what a shame na o used to F word no so na ma referee no show the red card game against Celta Vigo want me enye ono nko an Alvaro Carreras enya yellow card ono nso suspended Dinhausen every bench ebenya yellow card ono nso suspended Madrid versus Celta Vigo sa plus we nyina enso entimi ensi akan Kylian Mbappe nkofo gidi pa say ono mom absence na Madrid ebre because onima Madrid I'm struggle pass on metimi awini with that Kylian Mbappe na we pra awon ko to dwe bonkum no say there bibia kire say anhwe ya Sergio na metimi ama player no agane na so nti comfort contemplate advice Mbappe say onye surgery na ne honto no na recover fully on me ball emfa Emma Madrid and France wa bra World Cup no enso eba so Rodrigo ono ball e de Emma Man City Rodri ono former Ballon d'Or winner now when the style of play na Madrid Laka sa controller no e won finfin ho the contract enche now running out e was City Madrid express interest on the pass omonya na omo enso epe Sanso and Liverpool players menu Dominic Soboslai and Alexis McAllister sa players no so yetete say Real Madrid enya sa two Liverpool players no emu ba ko kra kan no so ebetimi aboa and then Copa del Rey second leg Basso it was Spotify Camp Nou FC Barca first leg omoje 4 against Atletico Madrid Diego Simeone said womo enim de Barca ebetimi aye Ramontada no ene omoje omo ho comeback no ebetimi happen enti anya Lamine Yamal na mwako tackle ni bia Barca player bia ame parody bia no Atletico for ma omani na ho na omon defend na ne omo enya results ebetimi aboa momo etimi qualify for the grand finale Hans Flick aye Barca manager was so be here supporters no omo beto machi na omo nye the number 12 men na Barca be here fans ne pa omo ba omo nye the first half Barca enya 2 goals second half omo enya 2 goals e kano atete ano no na omo push game no akọ extra time e possible e doable se Barca for ebetimi overturn so 4-0 deficit now almost so far our first leg against Atletico Madrid. Some of the Barca players at Twitter, okay, IG, and on Facebook, at the messages I hold eba Rafinha, Barca, a player was say 1% chance, 99% faith. Gideon, I was sloper. We are counting on you, fans number and a tower mechi. Lamine Yamal, a posted the same thing, 1% chance, 99% faith. Gideon, 99 or her chances now only 1% and now at that home because first leg no omo ekwaji and 9-4 now so Gideon inti Barca ebetim aye the unthinkable na Ramontada no and so etimi happen Barca elections no on the 12th of March and Barca now when we say pre-candidate submission no eba so kama na omo bi akonya ema supporters no eta omo preferred candidate nachi na omo aye submission na unim say 2021 before election no one portal enya 10,527 signatures and some ana oye ne pre-candidate submission 2026 Onyanipa 8,171. Natural said Eswati. Nemom Victor Fonta, any closest rival. Enya 5,104. Natural Sabano. So on the 15th of March, when the Bear President Aman FC Barcelona, Yentuaso Ewa Chelsea, Omo Asweye, and then red cards as I say Chelsea, even officials, Omo AD, now players AD 9 in total, 7 in the Premier League alone. I said Chelsea, Ewa disciplinary issues. No, and then penny for that to do so, oh, player, now, oh, the red card that and Sam Fatah. Reka bi wo ho a justifiable nemum de ensem fata no omon ade asotwe mu oden ebetimi ede ama wei eso ane yegina na ya dan ho aba yekofa nkrato e wo pemsen ba ye beto aso amono ne
so abusia for ye mo bibi akwa ba e de ba Pemsan Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Cements Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no wudnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibi ni bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa eduro nwanwaso ye ka ho asemi Cements Vital Herbal Mixture and then the capsules no eduro a ye dima wontini mu eduro uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkeja bema ni ntimi man mu so kra bema ni ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a nso eduro ye kanfo de ama eduro ye eduro a ebeboa ma wontini na tinya sore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo bema no mu ama bema na tinya sore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia edro Cements Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na te kokra kona koto edro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi edro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma bayi a eduru ebeboa wo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona kwato eduru no binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de amount afa so wote yaw wo fitiko mu a eduru ebeboa wo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule afa so obi won ma sabi wa koja ne nan no na moja di etire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tie ni pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a and na say do betima abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra apen so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan say sciatica wo sciatica e do betima abo ama yaw ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules. Edro no eye adwuma wontini mu. Na enuane no bi wo edro wo mu a eboa pa. Ye friend nitric oxide. Say nitric oxide no unya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na akantare. Ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo modi atime de apusane. Usisi na ya ye neurotransmitters a sonifri adwen no ho na eba eno na se obi ti jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane no bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi na yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi woko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edre wo so num ya agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules edre age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edre age award efasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa afie di anyum nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu medro no sima kakra bi ati a frɛ number no a egu screen ase no o frɛ number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato sedi obesi anu medro no na emi na atumi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afa so ba bia be nya bia to no ye di egu screen so memom tie ni ye pa hwɛ wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo person to be ton a ba bia edi kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya dem bia tu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herbal omu nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okeo ono so be ma bia to afi so Sambora ewo Kajetia Gate 3 ne opposite pe edrei edra eba beboa eyi sa ho hawo nyina afi wa kwa ma enti pe bia chi kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pedito na enkotote ema na so nya wa ho den pepepe edama
agan Semens Vital na edroni din agan ne nsamra ne mo me enkopebi nto na ebeboan ye papa yento osma United Karaka bae no wo ball juma pa obae obi ani wa watimi amama United edi ncho na games ne was mpo just one draw na still on for you for said onye the right person for the job why Anama United they are appointing say onye manager emfa emomo na no ana Paul Scholes the overlap show no so watch na adwene say currently coach Akobe Boy United pa ana a coach Brazil a national team or say Carlo Ancelotti on any the preferred candidate senka coach no any Brazil ka ono no be kanfo Anama United say omo enkofa no because oya achiever the track record actually say oye Sierra winner na obema United players no help me grow in confidence number them no about so plenty Paul Scholes Man United omola jano GD pass Carlo Ancelotti ono and the right person for Man United coaching job no aside ono edian yete Niko Kovac ono coach Borussia Dortmund ono enso eka one of the coaches Man United appearance down say dachi bi no jumadi no enso ebetimi ede ahye nsa Gary Neville ana ebo Carrick abaso say enema ekoye pa no gidi pa say Man United ebe finish third our Premier League no manager we buy no wasesa niema pa ama resource no ekoye for United into first three ne there Man United ebe timi afinish we ensima Gary Neville former Man United omo player no enso edi etudwa during Timber say Arsenal league no omo that first omo enjoy nemom aya na omo yi lusu year concentration say game no ekoso almost first goal ometwin anya second third or fourth na so make kwasasa kopem say opponent no ebetika opponent no etika wi na Arsenal for any abre against Chelsea AC almost first no more opportunity to make second one match Chelsea ebetika ansana second goal no eba ni kwasa sade ni AC almost one amon try so make kill games said the Arsenal Premier League we one enso ebetimi age Ricardo Calafiori say dache about returning to AS Roma. It was Serie A or the Roma a boy Juma pa say on the Arsenal ana edibom because or your player no say Premier League ni ekoye nemo dache about returning to AS Roma or a football club no Thomas Suchek West Ham a player a battle for survivor Premier League no at the 18th relegation zone 1 and that or say all the players and the technical team aya koma baako say baby dano and fata players are keep up some betima club no survive with can be also West Ham relegation no enso enko when say Benjamin Sesko a free say manager Ruben Amorim Mekoye no Premier League no ono any player 190 goals do drop 6 goals if we say United no manager no almost sake na Michael Carrick eba Benjamin Sesko waye a new breed Casemiro at the end of the season free Manchester United now free one and a very replace yet players outdoor DB yet Bruno Guimaraes Sandro Tonali Elliot Anderson Watson and Joao Gomez we more any players are called for can some profile no can a bit me affect United say elusu Casemiro Weston McKennie and Rebecca send a contract while standing at the Amman Juve until a year 2030 enti a 5-year contract na ode asoso na another player Juve pese send a contract Dusan Vlahovic O'Brien wiki mwa on Juve first team no ebetrin because the recovery no ekoye pa on so contract Juventus NNS nkonya omo kan wiye nemum omo guso a omo eka plan so nya Barca obebo enti Barca any Juventus na ono enso ebetimi Esther Dusan Vlahovic enso still ano ne contract no guso a omo eka Real Madrid any abrepa because some gitum say eniema enkoye enti next year omo players ne de pina beko ma foforo enso atimi aba especially omo midfielders any omo defense attack or there omo any problem goalkeeping kotwa or a solid midfield defense most of them enso ebeko Antonio Rudiger nenkofo bia able to say enra wudi sempa and or no because Rico na odafo na Rudiger Edin Kotodwe apim player anymore na very very serious na so referee no one show ne red card a surprising for pass referee no na hu a VAR na omo ye den na so Rudiger ono enso efan hu de AC Milan epe Nicolas Jackson a ono striker Chelsea di na loan no Bayern Munich burn for at the end omo ento no Tim Ben and a very verti. I back to Chelsea and yet say AC Milan and ya Nicolas Jackson omo enso epepa Jorel Hatu Netherlands in here or no every era division about Chelsea or so buy no bono and ye pina no one ball now so who said or improve from Netherlands omo league to the Premier League no one said gap no emuwa afei and all finding fit no minutes kakra na wabono won say we improve as a player nemo obeso command first team position now regularly abo e the Emma Chelsea wo a club no awadu no other Roma we aso an yegina na enkofo cross nsem no
all right
ye de si ha no
so the CDA nan tentem meko ni what scientific herbal clinic na makotie anopay de omde wo ema omo hwe ene adofo omo etie ni what Scientific Herbal Clinic.
Dr. Nimoni said you wouldn't know what scientific hospital no yare biara obi efema onia no ye no eno na nyankopon enam me ne ma doctors for so eye a research about enhaban nyankopon e de adom ye eye enupapa nyankopon adom nti se ubepiem woni wa scientific hospital nkwade a yare bia wo femu bia no se empo ewo mojam ne asi ni aduro kra onyankopon enam yenso ebema ho atokra
ya so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam aduro de amaw se de kokono na embum ye do to afidie so me afidie ye omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote ya de ne brewo na se me omu enya ya re ne di woni badua no so te be ye so ya na ma wa to ya de ase ko de edit ni se ni badua se wo to ya de ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what scientific hospital Dr. Phobius ya dwuma ne say enubna enu tan a obo ade e dum ye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa wo ma friend say phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye fam frem no emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no say yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a kidney no say akodu say den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e woni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e nyama bi efra e de mawa e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e koso pii no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem be bi wo no a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne peja no no ba hyiemu a ehyemu na adwo e no obo so atese ne be ma no ensore kra e bia na e no bia da so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebia na e fibroid na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosie mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na hu so e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ne hu so mo no na e mo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be da di amye wo se problem bi wo no mo a timi ho aduro na afi aduane ye betra mo adie pressure nti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi ntimi mo amane obi so hweme na ne bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni bi akire ye no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre o da o jonso antentem e papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e kwa ni mo no o prostate na yakase prostate enlargement e ba sauda o jonso antentem o jonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi e me nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adaje amo ya de dia nyadidie se ni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba fim dia fidie e de twe enubna e na fa hode ni fra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wa na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ya Dansura Bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type the what scientific hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Yo, yamra na yamfa de akari nyina no emeka mo ho Kessben television abja for transe na afei yahwe stories no enso emu kakra. All right, mo fa mo numbers no mo messages no fa sa numbers is 05515999933 05515999933 sanso and 0593231579 0593231579 eho na mefa mo videos no enso enyina mesemo mo ba videos no ana wadodo watcha be 1 minute 1.5 minutes maximum nanka odi bibia ba aya mamo nkani nyina na ye madodo no akwan na omso entimi emfa omadwenkyere ne ade ne mesemo ani diem mo messages no video na mo de brain mo ma ne ntintiem emaye yesemo okay Andy bibia ye
Nyamiadom
o ya Madrid ni anka ngase Nyamiadom sa
miki yakuru toni yakuru da
football e bibio ana football.
Omo de na tactical play. See now bon, you say by untimi. Into more of the tactical aspect of the game, and again in term quality and so but so when quality on team or finding a way of beating me a stop point. OBM who say married when it comes to low block and the below and level no feminine general below and the coach the coach be Eddie na Mr. Tony Shiam and no Busan say me nam too as me cry waka Paul Scholes a teammate in a Carrick so you young family to ye Carrick about 7 games out of 21 points when you're 19.
Yeah.
My United football coach, Carrick is young for be coach Brazil national team. Yeah, I beat me as you are.
Never.
Therefore, Marco to go play a coach Kotoko. And I had their money in this season. Now, or boss will be now you could put any teammate or say Debbie or her team now born and fan coma top coach.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm going to be a community as I say. Into general sanity. Into Abjuna, minimum some go straight and answer.
No one can be better discuss it.
Okay.
Quite make it by a no cacramum referees and sense I'm still ano. Iti NTA say a chedi in your swada. Now ubi at the message be but say Chelsea Arsenal game no. Declan Rice. It's a trip player. As I didn't na ball player. Referee na wa. With assistance of VAR ni ade nyina referee no one different.
Yeah.
Di ntina ekoho no a ye ka but enye nhu so makoji bibi ya ha no ye ka ma ne yese. Referees na koji bribe.
Ya chi obi a.
Yes.
Ya chi obi a na phone. Ya ade ato ice. Ti enche obi. Ana ya chi obi o. Ya chi obi a obi o ye football administrator. Adrian school fees. Ti say dey make it back and wa ha. Say bi ni o.
Anasin kwachi obia. Alaji Grusa the Commission of Inquiry. Or say, what we football administrator unti abra ebodane sorry. Obi enti me an sorry. Said you. Yeah.
Inti within the game.
O say si wo de bia.
VAR
VAR ewo. Referee si wo. De bia esi wo ha mo say e bribe. Esi wo abrochi dia e normal. VAR na ade nyina no ho.
Still. Abrochi.
Dintia.
What we say a ranking referee so Europe. Am I for English referees or the best? How many times na be? Say a rank because all these issues and questions being raised by people, the APL or Spanish La Liga. And I said, yeah. But let's ask ourselves. Yeah, UEFA Champions League final election. One of the last time who said English referees the finals. So you would say inti ye ka bi bitro so omo totini e wo baby in as much as omo Oliver omo Taylor said you Taylor could the finals against Sevilla ne AS Roma yanka ho asem sa so was a game inti look at the major competition in Europe how many of them in a do finals and with the English referee and the Spanish referee the actually say omo a game na omo di no questions or ho
that's omo handle World Cup games.
I'm not saying they don't say
you for Champions League games, yes, handle all the time.
But it drew.
But drew final no more handle and just good. One is more handle B.
Let's say I so Daniela you the referee for Afcon. Charles Bulu yebo Afcon qualifies to win be. It means to be. So it is not as if Ghanaian referees any referees to Africa. I've given 2 examples of referee Daniela and Charles Bulu would do matches to Africa. I bet you some will be actually. And you know I'm saying that elsewhere, Yanka say referees no more flawless. We raise questions about English referees every day. Emma Debbie American has even in the presence of VR. Say referee no on ya on ye. Said you yetimi stop EPL match for 5 minutes. No more we ask about a mistake. But ye had said you ye were litany of examples I bet him in the ama. Any near my come into the game. About for a manipulative system no. Nyana na no no bi send a message bra say referee bia ye born at you had chen akoma ne match no. Said you, Sani man nkoso. And let's not forget, we are closer to these club administrators. Omo ye na mfofo. And I know referee Franco na anka say referee ba ko be ka tem je referee kala. Referee kala ntana hanka say ya frame referee ya say onkodi match bi ma obi a. Said you, referee ne friend is advice be no mfama no former ESCO member Animal the organizing interview said referee one of the referees the friend execution no or say ye league no if you use no one say ye league no it is a do yeah the betimi akoka EPL the betimi akoka La Liga. The reality is that your referees are not performing enye omo nyina you know enye omo nyina but our referees are not performing and a major issue in our football hold on say you omo ya omo ka and ene say oka sa oka ne ma EPL eto ache pa say you untimi nka quality untimi nka brand of football untimi nka level of coaching but adia will be ready pa about the EPL now the poor officiating so in the EPL. Go to the Spanish La Liga. So the Spanish La Liga, that's also okay. You will not talk about attendance. Unka about the coverage. Unka about the quality of football. Unka about the level of coaching. The will be raising in the Spanish La Liga now. Poor referee so between the likes of Sanchez, Martinez, Soto Grodo, and other referees who are not performing in the Spanish La Liga. It is a joke. A hormone kamanuntum. Nanoso ya dia dinya in their football. Said the EPL referees no. So much me call the level of Clement Tepen, Zlatko Vincent, Francois Letizier moi, and come so the video master man come here very okay. But apart even Oliver and Anthony Taylor. Omukra de bia questions wo nti e ho se jo omunka omanu ntum
why referees manager Alex Cote ewo GFA podcast no eso odinsema kwakotu dwa ho kakra bi na fe yenkwa manane enso kakra ozi Alex Cote on steps to deal with poor officiating in the GPL. It's very difficult to agree or generalize that the referees are biased. I want to rather say that they didn't have a good day, just like any club will get a bad day. It is so with our referees. They are humans. In our own small way, from the referee department, we've put in a lot of structures that we're trying to pluck some of them out. But it's been quite slow because we need to be tactful. This year alone, we put some of the referees on ice due to errors in decision making. So we put you on ice, put you through some training, and then if you are okay, the referees committee reinstates you. Or they are going to a GFA, a podcast, no, ESO, referee, Alex Cote, referees manager, yes. Yes. Just a clubs, it means a bad day. So the referees don't mean a bad day. In the main case, referees no a biased. Okay? Inti sansem no minim se opposite inti the view but okay na.
Yeah, sure say matches no videos na ya ehwe no ho bi.
I know.
Na you know say video no ho e bad day.
Say bad day.
Say you bad day ne say. Sike ye kotokode samata the video
no. So video na wo hwede hu. But be a original field no so a pitch no so o koba bibi o wa enye video na behwa asanhwe
Sike o de onya you know me o ye referee
yeah
park no so o ye there you should be closer to the action onya hwe action no na o ya on the field of play but be action wo park no so e ho na o attention wo. It is our attention in baby action why you call that bad day. No. Until the be as Joe make enra. Send a interpretation between what did I do understand by say drips FC. And I only say Franco say ball in your penalty. And I many artists say ball in your penalty. Right?
Yeah.
And only different. So you and no be no. They divide your opinion but
England Chelsea Arsenal. Say there why no be
as no bad day was that.
VAR say penalty.
No, I'm saying no was that any bad.
VAR say any penalty.
Intina me catch
the VAR any referees ni na match that.
No, intina me catch say it drew the level na ye pet top referees for games na ye inform ma ho. And no na me catch say ye Champions League finals, World Cup finals, European Cup. How many of them now who say English referees in AD? How many of them? And now who say English referees in AD? Nansani nya how web AD I think the 2010 World Cup final how many times and then who's all need enti sajo So VR e back we oh sike wonya sama test de kotoko de ne mame na se do hwe se we ye bad ya you know referee no you are always you know you look at this one inti boy se referee no park ne so a o se onya bad day wo de we onya bad day wo de se do we bad day no obenya ne say
oba so ka se few ones na omo hu se enye bad day de mom jumana wo ye now so ni no they put you on ice no mo do asa ko training fufuro that's what the manager said.
You know, yeah, man, I cost away football. No,
2% can you money? The only year, then
oh yes, yeah. We watch that in the when you got in actually.
We watch that.
David, na say to wide. We was say game.
Wow.
Referee would di ball we or say game. Ya wade bia e beka say e interpretation. Inti anko ya fine. But say you way there. What's o head da? Ene foul ya na no say Franco be yi wa. O gina hwa. Say you. Eno de wo say ball. And only quasi a relative. Oh, you mistake I in him. Decision be or referee than free kick referee than Elijah. Send you analyzing or Memene Kalani at say, Savangons near to say, and only a different. But you one you decide to ignore the obvious. Obi the ball or call ya showing more or not of Femujina was it and your body do not know. In as much as Europeans know what shortcomings. Na general omunya omo so mfa omo hu ni ye no se general England for no Spain for ni drew baby a hwe the last European Championship e drew baby a matters most no na Spain for ni kofie na England for ni kofie na Anthony Taylor kofie na Hernandez kofie na James Azano kofie nti omo so affect omo e wo the big stage you know nti referees no they need to back up omo decide so omo because they
do mistake we any you free
any mistake bia we any mistake say the way they say any mistake video we mistake we mistake general out na park so baby action we they say any mistake you mistake we any mistake
depending on the gravity of the offense no
yes
na emfa ho aso train
yes say do
ebi o ho a yempa mo
yes ebi o ho
o say ko train we
yes
okay
ebi o ho say ball you ebi o ha o say ball no by ebi nso o ha metimi agiatum say genuine mistake but ebi mu ho a omo abo mu tri mu po say omo say ball no ebi mu nso o ha ya ka kire omo so omo nkoye sa nti no nkoye ebi mu ho a nti no nkoye ejije no a ye ntimi mfa de nka say mistake enye genuine mistake
all right
ora referees manager said
so
our team ni bi pa na the referees na ye na and can be creative. Yeah, one crop for major football because of referees.
Yes, until let's go to you. Yes, until you.
It is very difficult to agree or to generalize and say that the referees are biased. You know, I would want to rather say that maybe he did not get a good day. Just like any club will get a bad day. It is so also with our referees. They are also human beings. They are not. And so that is why I say that. So if we realize that today it didn't go well, we will put you on the ice and take you through some retraining. You understand? And make sure that you come back again. You understand? And then when you come back, we give you a much smaller game like in the duel, and then we observe you and see how best you have recuperated, and you coming back before the referees committee would even assign you to go and do a Premier League game. And so we want to ensure that at least all our Premier League referees are on top of their games. And so at any point when we realize that it's not going well, we just let it to sit aside. There are certain times I can even call a referee and I tell you that I think you are tired. Rest.
Okay.
You understand? Because if a referee week in, week out is traveling, on these our roads, it will get to a time fatigue will set in. And when fatigue sets in, it affects your level of thinking, your level of analyzing incident on the field of play. So I would advise you, I think you need to take a week or 2 weeks.
Okay. Nti na the oho and so I don't know. Alex Cote assigned it to ja. Say do baby cry. Minim se mo ho no ho anka moma 18 small Alex Cote di to ja say oko na ye bribe wa. and I'll be at terms of Mosca and Kaba Brana be report to Monica and any bejipa say referee be Yasmano Nafi I'll be at terms of Meniska no be reporting Pakron.
I wish I would get a referee to do that. I wish I would get a referee to do that, seriously. But like I said, when they are traveling, I don't go with them. I don't travel with them. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
And so I cannot sit here and say that. But then, like I said, I wish and I pray that one day, one or two of them would report such instances to us. Okay, so I would not want to bring that up because we had an instance where a Kessben young referee had to make a report.
Really?
Yes. You know,
Kessben young.
Yes.
There's an infiltration at the Kessben young policy now.
And it became a big issue. You understand? To the extent that some of the seniors didn't even want to travel with them again. You understand? And so we are trying to look at the whole thing. You know,
how do we?
But it wasn't this year actually. I think it was
I get the point. I get the
year
point.
or two ago.
Okay. Referees manager let's cut in on a Patrick Akoto and Edin Komo Ghana Football Association GFA podcast no so all right. I also or person referees no said their managers no ne administrators no be attempt to bribe woman. No say okay be omunti be bribe referees no say or per one day obi be attempt about be reporting back on man
no odi referee no
na Kessben young for no I'm so be report no
ba ko be okay nke ye ma ba ko sika
no be report
no be report no be report ye no senior members na o kan no say referee no ko as a team say other members na no ka catch up Kessben young ni na o be report ye no mbu free pa ti do be o ka say senior ne Kessben young ni nko a on be so ne be ko cause man no to o he o mu akohuma kra wo fo mti ono
ebi kra mu akohuma bu obi na bona ko
obi na bona ko mti o she dan physical nyere
o de ngla ne kan ho o ma be report ba yem penifo na ko ada ko dia de boko sana let's go to
that basically that's what he says.
Doc my fama one yeah
is general first of all real escorting seminar okano on paper sana say on paper no cre referees ye nipa enti park no so mugina no goalkeepers yem from so strikers obiya yem from so sana referees utimi yem from so enti there referees di match a omuye nipa idie ebibe yem from so enti ne senti referee escort sisi ehwe na so anya bad day like day na nko yi amawa na ye the eyes ato so chese ya twa sensen kakra na ye do afantitim ye hwe na wa recover na ya kan kire referees committee chair say abranti de ne to ice no afedie ogina ne na so intimunsa amane nko no nko di dwuma biem on paper it sounds good but you ask yourself that indeed sanity in practice ana
Penny be dia ba mama nya so be count de na ho osoma me money din okay na mama kind message we intro please don't mention my name the mention cry we penny mo Mr. Alex Corte said on the show he would have loved to see a referee report a club official who makes an approach and I would have also asked him what happened when referee Foster Batios reported a club official who doubles as a management committee member of the senior national team, but Patrick Akoto refused to ask him that. It was a damage control show. Penny bin Edia Brem CCI. So for Sabasios, a report to Ubi a man, so what attempts or attempt now or bribe no the Obundinko, but that person, no, a member of the Black Stars management committee. Into no asemna nkosi babia yeah allegation okay yeah club official penny moving at the allegation there into no yen nyina say me mfa yen na insisu tintina say asema esi allegation why say for Sabasios be report to be man
yeah
no a Black Stars management committee member and Kusifi okay in the ade be no mo ye no
okay me da say my main build from a point na me ban me de baba be wi ho no
okay
na me ka say the work on paper ne kwan so anu But you say I was in practice, Sanetiana. Needing kind. Mistakes na ya na referees na and I'm from so by officiating no. Efa ye clear say wa bona dwemu po say okwa akosisi we. Enye say yem from so enye say we hu. You know as o hwe na no aduana ne Dreams FC. Sa player no maybe on be my video no pem nim say make yiye. Kotia aduana player no around the center circle. Referee was so close. No, I'm so surprised. Even in mixed martial arts, crano. Yes, sir. Maybe they'll give us a video. Nipa na peja ne nine ko wiem dia be sinin nua nine so gugura. Achese bibi or red card the chia. As I say, your man red card near charging for violent conduct. Referee honum. No, I'm a player not twice. You could we are saying the game a player mom any D red card. How can you convince anybody say when you're bad day and you boa paye and now ye show several videos so a dead pay face and yes a referee no nimrano and yes a son wasa and yes a beer bad day when ya name was shut down or yes now bet many 1 or 2 referees they do those things consistently yet they stay in the game. Many anke edi nkomo no mu de search videos ni bi e de tata chire de amaye. Enti general bibia da di pefe say some of the referees no deliberate. Now some of them do it with impudence like on srophe because obi wa onim we teta nechi. Onim panyi a wota nechi into this abone na hwenya no ayire so an say 2 matches na bi a wasa besin kwa akodi ni game. Enti and commander referee escorted in say or share any moon say wo the emfa for Stabashio's example nto nchen. At least we can give an example that is so explicit. Referee escorted sat on television and told everybody say All Blacks versus Asante Kotoko. George Free any obi by our mobile bribe. No. The question then followed up say at that time I was a referee no George Free ni wadam fubi the George Free ba wo so na emetua bribe mfama and I also catch wadam for ne say sa niam no nya you don't expect into pamom ye bisa answer no report my referee from penny for say there be until wo na we referee yet obi tempted say or bribe wo crowd the end or buy in the company of another person dancing sa wo honom ono anko report ni pakro akire o sa ba abonten be kan say nia wo kan ye ni nyina na ye ntro enti edi enya na wo be nyina so I expect say ne referees a omo hye wase a wo hwe omo so no omo betimi omo so kone e try say bribe o ma you love so be ba be report amount when it happened to you you didn't report. These are some of the reasons some of us feel say for the sake of integrity obi how aye bi enche no but Alex die ono na better TV so about public akeka sansem we nyina and he is on record everybody knows it into all grounds no be challenge obi say ono no ye tempting say bribe no wa ma meka
dog so ye mfum so samre no does it mean say untimi and na kubia no a free samre equate some from so no mo ye na in the past no omo repeat no biom. What's wrong with that?
When you Sebi, I don't want to use those words.
They say from so for in the past. No, doesn't mean say I want to be good public and pretty and
general software you different
because I am from so I
general
yeah quite intimacy.
Say software you different. Me senior taba software. Or where do my secondary school? So no weep.
No ye papa.
Okay, we I no ni jano.
Numbi de be
but Bible says so be be radimo a no aya abode afufuro niam dada ni nyina atwam eno ye nyamesom
ba se muda ho ka ne past life
general it's the reason we are saying say pen ye waye no and qualifying so obeba be gina sa position no because any time and it's not like waye no nya so aso twin he didn't get punishment then when he came out to say it and later withdrew he never had punishment. mpacho to
so
say
kai kala so no so kra betra se wajibi amanada
yeah kala so mo ko ayi ni ko ye a oni ni GB eni ni che what you say but nobody invited Kala, nobody questioned anybody. And it be difficult so opinion no. Obetimi de nse se ne boa ka kire o mi say ne friend integrity no. Ne man e wona se no omunye bi.
Doc me no wo ya dwen. Ye nhwe ni bakro odi message ni ba na say message no. How they ba.
You see when you talk about integrity, both the message and the messenger are equally important. Because whosoever calls for equity must come with clean hands. And in this situation, both the messenger and the message are equally important. Ni all can asem no, any asem no can nyina ho hia. Je na untu nka nkyerɛ me sɛ sabiu me de bia me kokro no bo, me sɔre an ma betena KJT afa mic sɛ me preach sɛ kro no bo nyɛ.
Ne de bia so we bi da, ba say no ma munye saa de no saa suba na ya tete ye no atwam mu bi anye bio ontimi kasa
enya ne papa mu
okay
eno no nya ne papa mu
all right
back to
but mami musa sa question answer na wako the opposite okoro Kadam young for no say on be report man no na referees be no so Kadam young for no enko bio no it means you are aware of all these and then why you found
you see that statement that statement no
it means we are aware
that statement
Kadam young for no be a report to am ama referees ni bi say Kadam young for no nko assignment bio
yes
unim say referees ni na it means say enya dwin papa dom de ko assignment no then why you found as a referees manager
a legitimate question a legitimate question and that was where I was coming
okay
wasuma akwada say oh Clinton oni imo the say CK mo ne say Franco monko na Clinton afa ba bi so say Franco de ne kwa say ni you me say akra no ma no to
onzuro nya obaji
osuma me a me ne omunko bi ma me ne me mpanyimfo ko ye different first of all report na kai den young ni ye no ekosi sen na mpanyimfo na no mu ka omo ho mu mpese kai den young fo na no otoro ana omu nim sika na je ana omu mpe sika na je fo na ntu omu no mu nkwa assignment no omu nsusu ekosi sen. These are questions what you say
yeah
they are legitimate questions and opinion or the message in Hebrew no yes it's an allegation but you ask yourself say in football the structure is such that and paying for the football no more na work clubs no until you two say clubs for na so na try bribe na until say fan say penny kese bi after referee bi say bi o try so bribe no be bo referee let's go time and ya e dey no bet my penny no. Have they reported before? And when they reported, they could see saying, at least they find a kind them young near or report. Say, Bepimne, if can ye one can say, in your Patrick Bisan say, into a report ma no, moye den.
Yes, and a referees now almost so many kind them young for them could
no.
Dear na moye afa.
Dear na moye afa. Now the Captain Young means so report ma say, sa penny we yes, so ye say, or no so moye any day. Mijitum say the podcast and the platform no GF officially na impempi me cry be ameye because the platform is to project the image and the reputation of the brand football. Until sometimes you may want to be very cautious with the kind of questions you ask.
No, but
in order not to bring the name of the situation into disrepute.
I know, but say onwa nese be a hidden one bi na wo kofa ba
ono na kofa
de ba kofa ba say Kadam young for ba ka kire yen say obi attempt this obi bribe na obi bribe omo ama senior referees bi say omo ne Kadam young for no
enkobi
enti question we do ono na de ba wo
enti ka we de nka the follow up enti ke ko see sen
simple ono de ba de a follow up question
no ya atwen na ebi na ye staged
well
what you say because referee no manager no a lot of information that gave themselves out. I call it for further questions and kebeba a deep reputation because the ye say ye pese agrono we officiating clean you know be to me from so free referee but e could do level say boa paye na bibi na ahye omukutupa omu yesa na omu yesa nso a obi anya so twen dia na ne yesa agrono.
Yes, I'm real happy reference me nya ka da fisade edi ye football no nya pa free titi na why na ekopa ne si why Dr. Franco Naro why na ekopa ne si why omo ma bribes no omo na ye club owners no omo na efe no
omo na
punish o ko ti why na why ekopa ne si why depending by or say mention referee din what's the name of the referee mention this year no
Bashos
for Bashos dia anyambia for the best report obi amomo ana and bakro no no crese na oye Black Stars Management Committee member dia no ma ya fa homo ya we also say SBC a report ma nti me say omo report omo no clubs na supporters at stadium na referees D77 say hunu e pitch ni so a clubs no mpanimfo no a ene ye de be na bia kotua kina na eso ye de aye kese omo obia tua bi na sika ne akese omo wia ne omo ko ba bi ne de ye omo a no mo abisu a kire omo supporters no na omo ye press conferences na omo ekekam na omo accuse referees omo ye say because saada ne on na ye
akwetia
the next time no bozo no so kotua mo bi na de akoye obi saa no mo ye o yes domo ba no mo kekaba omo boa omo tracy kama referees omo nyina menyi twinya do a nto omo da supporters ne keke ye high ho ye dede kwa enkosi wi omo ya wo bi bia ekosu bia
obi tua se ni game we ko yi amano na do ni compete no se me ball no so die ni
yes otua de ko tua obi de ma no
se ne be bi die tia do ni
18 clubs no mu ni obia ye bi obo onye sika odi tua ni players kra ba odi ba ko to referee
ope 3 points
e di bia ko ye ways and means e di bia tua ma referees e ko wura clubs mu players mu sa no me GPL no all right do come na ko si saying
general you see asem ni nyina na say
one ko punish one
say leadership no etimi ka say enough is enough ye the interest bia to nchen wa obeji league for ahodenje wa obeko relegation why you bet you bia you bet you waso wo ye ne so mu ma bedura general do ba bia say obenya FIFA badge ne ade kra no you need to sing the music of your masters otherwise unya progress unya matches ni enti say referee ni so hu sa de a eso ono so ye de o mu pe na otimatu anamon na so anyampuntu e won referee di nim enti do ba bia we don't actually reward good performances but reward people mobile agenda at the amaye. If we are near Asaba Beka, GFA president is complaining, referees manager is complaining, club officials are complaining, supporters are complaining, journalists are complaining. But the people who are supposed to act are pretending to be acting.
Yes.
They're pretending to be acting.
All right. Young crab on Nika na yeba. Na minim de wadwen eye o fan semia yedi ho enkomo yi ho Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra enra Santiago Videbel
before we go there no me penra sa video na omuko tia we mnan no nam se Tony amama area we say video na
referee there no okay
say this is
hey my god
can you imagine
and what happened afterwards
what man card bia
hey
general
so amana he
one man card kra when you ready the general we ye aduana ne dreams
e di wan ko tia wan
dreams player no na akwa tia aduana ni no se ni ko to dwo se de weni
dreams player na share green
no e no ko tia aduana Jesus Christ
general can you see it cow this guy continued the game till the end.
Doc, I haven't seen this. Seriously, I haven't seen this. Yes. Me who we?
Referee Nathan and
who be brave, but me who we? I want for more TV we had it.
A weekend we out.
Referee see there.
Yeah, to game sir.
Miss Martial Arts.
Oh my god. What more Kessben television?
Jesus.
What more Facebook, YouTube, what more DSTV. My goodness, Ghana.
What's the answer?
Oh, okay. Into such instances na Andy kase sa referees you know. Ese yi omo e free referee no. Nathan Anafu. Yeah. How about her next game? We say the man.
Obenya assignment general
because our godfather do.
Abako akodi match bi.
Yeah, higher who keke. Yeah, higher who. Oh goodness. Okay. Young come on the kakra. Young come on the kakra. I said me na I serious.
You know nipa ni nine wo wiem sa.
Yes.
And then we am be na odi kan fa okra before the impact. Anytime I be here, I be sure. Anytime I be sure, be out here, be sure. Again, I play no who ni na nko dwane.
Referee will play on.
And you
come on, nigga, cry. Get off your question, Madrid. News, man. Nah, yes, I'm right. And then EPL matches, be 4. And so now, you call Spain Copa del Rey matches. Yeah.
Mistaken
Copa Italia so.
Yeah. You know, Estadio Santiago Bernabéu and Real Madrid against Getafe and Omo Edi Esheshe so na medika ka say what follow Abeloa ni game sawabono so wo hwe Osasuna match na obedia to mu say he's a coach I struggle when it come to a low block so on na ebo na wo hyeche wo akire ni yi na say won ha ho bebrebe e ma woni ma eya na edin so obetimi atra wo na obeba abidu no nti so wo hwe team e fe ne Getafe almost 3 back no almost corner 5 so Dominic Duarte Zaid Romero and our ball Sebastian Boselli these 3 and our ball Juan Iglesias and our ball David Reco as a wing backs until Luis Milla be control better no and our ja Luis Vasquez and the other side and our boss Martin Sorutiano and the other side it is a ball no jipe straight away they also and say who release the ball quick about Luis Milla and Luis Milla the eye obeti me scanning the whole pitch no allocate any of the forwards you are good to go and so about the team now said you the only weapon and on way in attack Vini Jr. Until as usual Vini Koboya from the left but unfortunately born in through 18 boss no overload the whole Madrid attacking setup until unya space and David Soriano the goalkeeper for Getafe was all over the place but be born be Fabia no until it was the same style Adagule try say or support to Vini with his creative spark but unfortunately I'm okay for a team in Madrid and a coach in a free game you know I was shocked because Enra was one of the best game for Adagule but still Madrid force yeah said you I need and Obianim the weakness of the Madrid team almost 2 center back pair no David Alaba last 2 games awabebo nyina na nko ye and for Real Madrid and who say Anthony Rudiger still on the fitness level no wo fam enti ball na akoye passing nko but when it comes to tackles who say any of the center backs no e provide Sadia no and look at how ball no see set here the man Martin Sorutiano otimi e ball no etimi eto atenam kotwa ye di obeye bia asajo wantimi anya hohwe and a ball no etimi eto atenam and Madrid e pale pressure no e introduce to Franco Mastantuano omo de Rodrigo by omo de Brahim Diaz by Basajo Abrantia FN David Soriano the goalkeeper for Getafe was so thick. Ball no team obi anim say no makwa koyi ball na film. Madrid tried their best. So we be breaking the line, we be breaking the tie no. But unfortunately, the defensive block and goalkeeper or that man Getafe no said you wa makwan. Inti enyan wan say game ni wie no na goalkeeper no mo yi no as the man of the match. Madrid here John baby but you know.
Go for bet be say no.
Yes, I do. Ball no dim say Tom Kra na keeper na you look at this ball.
Atino nom.
Yes, what do you call him say ball no wa pima to mawie. But say you na ball no goalkeeper no etimi eyi efrimti. For me, he was the main man between the Madrid team and then Getafe team. A famous win and I said you omutimi enya de omo ebenya bia eho ama Barcelona extend lead no at the call man nti
4
you know I know I'm married for here the on baby but unfortunately omo defensive weakness and only channel of supply no when timi amwa a moment me enya equalizer no and game no etimi eba na wie meti se na ton ibuza se omo discuss se omo pam Javi Alonso no eye ana enye mad the for omo pam coaching sam he omo chi se nti no omo tim ne da bi omo call manim they don't care about a coach or masake no even Ancelotti was fired, Vicente Del Bosque was fired, who else into omo da bi omo twa omo nim omo call omo chi Atefa ya de you know omo nya a famous win at the Bernabeu
in some 18 years or so.
Yeah.
First win in some 18 years. You know. And that referee Nathan Anafo was in the Anas expose. Got banned but managed to find his way into officiating again. And he's my friend too. So please, again, hide my name, General. I've certainly hidden your name.
Yes, it's a mufti watepa. Also alert me.
Yeah, okay.
And I cross check.
Okay.
Indeed, no come more Anas expose.
Okay.
Echi wamuno.
Okay. Into a day, and as I do it, only foul.
Emma red card.
Emma red card. And the way I said now call a training Bumana.
Yeah, coach Fetcher no say obi tia obi a.
Red card.
So it is all but
What didn't go training? No I catch train say. Sa ukwa opijane na say no the see obi so say a red card. Na che ya training no na fi oba obeji. Then what kind of training they need do is our level with?
Adams aka Baba Hero. Abuaso, you are the voice of the real supporters in Ghana. You speak with courage, facts, and passion. Please don't stop exposing the truth in our football. Our league cannot grow if poor officiating continues to destroy hard work. Referees must understand that one wrong decision can break a team's season. We need fairness, integrity, and professionalism in every match. Use your powerful platform to demand accountability and protect the future of Ghana football. When the game is clean, the league will be strong. Keep leading, keep speaking. Ghana football needs you. Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims at Abuaso. Adam Baba Hero. And so Abba. Also, I can't no krenwa na monfa enye modjuma yenko EPL num kakra na
esi general kakra bon Real Madrid
okay
no kwasem say Real Madrid from here coach enye abalora sempia say abaloa so enye na sempia bon no bon
abalora no go
ayi no ekoko no
that should have been
general you see a can officiate all over the place when obetima kasa say and who followed through biba but clearly it was so terrible. You know, look at it on the screen. So bad. And I don't think say a part of football. As I said, but BR they have to review and probably give Rudiger a sanction for that. Okay. At the end of the day, no, that is so sad. Madrid should be careful. They are giving away the title. Got 4 points in there. And then so say Barcelona for so much. My friend said Ramontada. Come back.
Barcelona and Arsenal.
4-1.
You must say any Arsenal. And all the almost on teams are close. And I'm a Diema. With the goal stars at a point there 11 points.
wow.
I can say my goal stars in the league. But I'm be close to Manabeka 1. Unacceptable. One market time at Chedodo. Market time at Chedodo.
You know the problem. The problem is that your teams now didn't need to be brave. Away matches no more more papa.
But away will be a kubi.
No, I understand. I'm saying that. Team
back on away.
Big teams now on league, no. Oba obe show straight. But yeah, Hano obi a apart from hearts of folk who have proven to be away teams are more perform, Ghana League will be
until the structure changes, where club owners and executives are the very ones elected to run the affairs of the GFA, this cycle of misconduct across all sectors of the game will persist. The truth is, the game's image is already battered. So when they throw around the phrase bringing the game into disrepute, it sounds ironic, at best, and frankly insulting to the very consumers who keep the game alive. Kwakusami, Massachusetts, USA, and a DWE, and so a braye. Pamcho, Mako father, the wooden cratoka crabby, ababeba. A betwaso de Mamo. Dr. Dawood.
Therefore, your friend, Dr. Dawood. Menam Dawood. And you are not therefore, your friend, Dr. Dawood. Menam Dawood have our hospital. No. Now, and Nameso and a ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules, Woodja Manswa, and ne Ubia di Hua Dancy. Na do way educhem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment, or say fetchy na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or CC na adie wom. Na drum ye way e adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. The obey ne say, o the Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a. Na nsa bia no na odi bia bo asawa, obetimi de atua. Udware wi a fa Dawood ointment. O de te ne fa sra. Ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre. Na dance ye na ba amane o de enko na enko ti dance ye ni bi.
Dawood ointment. Edrowe me straighten and welding. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi. Ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwia. Na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a. Eze kware me ye adwuma kura se kane no. The edrowe de edima se mama na be di so asema mama.
Electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment. So ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko.
Ruwa me use mama hoden pa ma metimi ba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye. Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment. O memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de e che otumi be ba adwuma. Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko.
Da bia amafo company da wo ka mu sa spreader. Me secret na nu ani ebugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sole anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person what say me a we use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na say me ma ade so na lock me sisi say free say me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment no aboa me bebre the dry human so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
Odofo se wate bi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
All right, them right. Na yanko EPL no musu kakra bi na minim se akopa the real zubinya time afa ho kakra ana
kabami ko padre na.
Okay, na fi emra EPL be 1 or 2 matches bi. Na fi emra fi emra de aka nyina. All right. Bi wa ti so your corrections bi ana.
Oh, there be me doctor na me se me de ade sen na pese.
Oh, there said there was a quick one bi. Media money
Gold Stars.
Yeah. Media man Gold Stars at a point na e be 10 points.
10 points.
Yes, 10
and 11. So
your previous league tables if from year day 16.
Okay.
Day 16 no na Media man 31 and a Gold Stars were 29. Na 1 year say 4 points.
Okay.
And at day 17 Media man 34 no na Gold
My
Stars.
baby no more difference no.
Anti difference no baby be 10 points no. Eba the 20 na Mediama were 43 na Gusas were 33 points.
Okay.
As at day 20 before day 20 na day 9 no Mediama were 40 and a Gustas and so a 33 na 7 points.
Okay, and a core 10
and a core 10
the free 10 the core hin
and a free 10 no, that was day 21 and about 43 for 36 na swati and at day 22 about 44
39.
Okay.
And
so the largest difference occurred in week 20.
20.
33
points.
All right. Okay. And 11.
Okay.
A position no the 20 no na Bobu kwa ni dia de Mediama edi kan na Ghost atoso nsia. Na ye Ghost Mediama 43 kotoko 35. Eduana 35. House of Folk 35. Fourth and a fifth year Samantha 34 and a Ghost Stars 33. If you have a Heart of Lions, no 27. It was on song.
Okay. How do we talk about integrity in refereeing when the referees themselves live at the disintegrated refereeing association? Let's be fair. How was a refereeing in its old regime and now direct within the GFA? How do we talk about honor when we live in a society where honorables are rather displaying this honored attitude? Sergio, it's a wasted time and effort. Kofituo, a lubo, and anyway, and so a brain. Kofituo, yeti wonka achepa. All right. Yanto aso NTK so hamiye pa. Also mami nye program no ne me ko ewo sidelines. Okay. So kota rubber. So only kota rubber 4 and 5. Into ko on me ekono no. Only kota rubber center backs 4 and 5. Intino on tiase. Only me to kwa osati be me start buga no start.
Next time Japstam.
Ai koswa do ba kan bia no making kan ni na
nti ummi no why na village na why you
oh okay NTK be village
sa on attack na
the working in
the working and Kotaroba April I went to that so usupu yak bia kama pa okay. Oh, catch me say 2 left. And they can cool. Metatawa.
Don't know your village.
Kotaroba you better.
They repent on allo cool Dubai.
And village did a so. Oh, Kwawi. It will point to be or country or to move away from the oh, yes. Yeah, we the Bekwa area there. Yeah, we have about 10 seconds. We have to Burkina Faso. The one go for the Burkina Faso. It make away voter region there. Sure.
Go for some do the no ko to amujira wa yebu bi there ma bo so abo abeti yenko. So yenko. Upi abontia. Ma meninsa no afra mu.
Afro. Onya num bi gra o.
Ohwe ni keke.
Ya pampa na hu ze afra.
Hu ze afra ko so meninsa ni afra mu hu yenko.
Opa beto platform now so you there. You know platform. You go. You matches in kakra.
You know.
You matches in kakra. Yes. Okay. Liverpool Wolves.
Yes, Sergio.
Yeah.
Wolves share Aston Villa by 2-0. Liverpool and some West Ham United 5-2. Na Enra na make say the battle for the top 5 is on. And so Shimwa Chelsea ni Aston Villa na say omo anye careful about ho beka because so the momentum on Liverpool ede eba no na say 8 games are Liverpool abono say jo obien timi nhye omo e kire the kind of performance and slot at least what gaining grounds or they ba na o chase to be part of the team that will play in the UEFA Champions League next season. Into games no omo bono I didn't say obetimi at Liverpool. All of a sudden, Liverpool are picking form. It's difficult to beat them. And Omoba against Wolves are almost when you are confident that team Aston Villa by 2-0. But once again, you ask yourself, say the back three of Yasser Mosquera, Hugo Bueno, and Totti Gomez, no, good enough to stop Mo Salah, Cody Gakpo, and then Florent Vase, Hugo Ekitikana, because one thing I'm Liverpool all of a sudden more than they say guys now mu animu na City ni chance no mu no so no Salah pick Cody Gakpo the last game played very well. Florian Wirtz gradually and so I pick it and then Hugo Ekitike he's been consistent from day one or say Liverpool this year obo until you have 4 players in attacker so you all stop from scoring. Now you almost free McAllister is scoring, Dominic Szoboszlai is scoring. Until Liverpool team is even Ryan Gravenberch a cry getting closer to the opposition boxer and also the goals on Ebemau. Until a tough task for the 3-back of team a friend Wolverhampton and again Andre and John Gomez a lot of job almost ebeye again. Matthias Mani is the guy that is tipped so obetimi a picky ball from the central midfield to attack and Adam Armstrong is the new guy to lead the line for team a friend Wolverhampton. Van Dijk and Konate nyejuma bibribinye. All the pressure will be with the defense of Wolverhampton. And that will be a difficult task for Tima, your friend Wolves. Meaning so I'm that morale booster from Aston Villa game, no. But unfortunately, the firepower of the Liverpool team and form on my picking away game say there, they will just manage the game now at least, but depending on their individual qualities. Na Joe, omo timi e the ball no etimi agumiti. I'm tipping Liverpool, so omo betimi a win that particular game ne betimi abaso against Wolverhampton. Other games in the general because of time, no. I don't think that there are difficult games or other games. No. Okay. Now back to Spain. So Franco can say Barcelona for some mobile come back. Now he come back against Timbe, a team I friend Atletico Madrid. Until so more I'm Atletico Madrid that said Barcelona by 4 goals. No, ATM ye teama. Omone Barca a bar a ya name Pempi. Barca a advantage we almost so. A hodini na almost the bombarded. But the moment they meet Barcelona, Obon said you know more open up. That Barca Bogumisa. So last season there were some games. Atletico Madrid team take lead by 2 goals. Now Barca bet ya so 4-2. Enti a baby Barca so almost as you Obon Mokachi. But the last game na dia said it was an emphatic victory and a ATM enyaye. So the game no omo ba be bona. Obviously the coach Eli by 4 goals. You don't expect him say or start the game now baby now bo game no said the hope. But again, who defend almost our attackers very sharp and ATM. So what check omo last 4 games omo bom against Club Brugge. Omo draw back no omo win back. And I said you omo be share Espanyol the last game and omo sa share Cosizibos Real Oviedo 1-0 courtesy Julian Alvarez. Inti omo last 4 games omo bono omo nso elusubi e che the kind of form omo once again omo defense line ya na mpempi omo hode wo no sisi omo were a lot to choose from. Mark Pages Pubel is there, David Hako is there, Clement Lenglet available, Jose Maria Jimenez is back. Almost only Lomard and Swaba. In the central defense in Kwano, out of 5, no, Diego Simeone can choose to play 3-back or Obeko 4-back because Ofa Obi etise Mattia Rugoli and so Naib Molina is available, Marcos Llorente is there, midfield no be Messi, the likes of Pablo Marin and Johnny Cardoso. But even that, or will bet me a pushy Marcos Llorente to midfield or Kuko Resurrection and Alex Bena and so on. Griezmann so bet me a support to and Simeone on the right side and so on. And in attack, or Alexander Soloff, or Julian Alvarez, and over the new sensational Abrantia, your friend Adimunda Lukman. Inti Barca and so said you for proper control and direction, Barcelona the Beba. Again, Atletico Madrid defense or more the attackers to open up. Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, Daniel Olmo, Pedri is back. Omo of Fermin Lopez, all these guys will be capable of scoring. But say Joe, Sebasa Sheria, Omo the defense, Omo betim diakra, whether Soloff, whether Alvarez, any Lukmana, a holy baby. Barcelona falling short, and any of the big games a year Omo ban team Pempi, a year ne do Champions League Omo falling short no, a hona problem in general a year wo. Defense a Barca, a bit media stop a ye tima, ye freno, a year Atletico Madrid attack no, a duni problem Barcelona wo. Basa betting ya win it, but you know, so I'm bet 10-4 there. Emerson Kadia Chankas Franco Grabbe Pam Diego Simeone. Inti Basa possibly will win the game, but I don't foresee Barcelona qualify after the 4 goals to 0.
Who Pam coach is chair, doctor? So you know going to never Pam Diego Simeone. Okay, I'm going him and Renako Ananka fine then.
Manchester United make up for schools ne Casemiro di in Abu Ananka
okay, no problem.
So I'm gonna make us for schools Carlo Ancelotti na
United and Kofano. They carry key in your teammates. Yeah, I was listening.
Yeah, hapa now teammate coach team. Now our boss and Ren Martins.
Yeah.
We winning 6 and draw 1. Now we say Kasi young Kofa coach for them say go one go Gaza will be. Kono be
yeah, problem I don't know.
Intimi any pay to kind of
the problem I don't know.
Bruni a different crowd.
Well,
so mum krom hono be na can say ni pay nim to say kutu amansa na video. No, ni pay nim to say kutu amansa. Nti so nim kutu amansa.
No kutu amansa the ragwa.
She said nanimu ni ujina ni pay nimu huntu minka.
Yeah.
But kutu amansa so anon fem nipa na kan.
Yes.
Sometimes it's unya
kujo. Na nipa no kan no ankasa hu na ide. Take the video. Sabi o nje nsam. Okra bibia nje nsam. Di no kra bia ba na say ese ye canary tufu bi na untumi nkan because usuro nipa ni mu a. Na ha dwen. Especially omo kan sabi ye fa no. Uso bu o kasa. E carry weight ba. Di nipa bibre any does a mo bisa na mbetima kan. When Obia Miana, Obia Timika. Your problem, a part of the world.
Because I'm a former player. No, about a second half. No, I'm winning games. Maybe what the Kotoko already second. Now you're wasting an Akotoko former player and a mate. I call granting interviews and go for Bruni. Then Kakupa for in a can combine a few years.
Safu video now.
Yeah.
Or so on Casa. Safu pie could do for Safu.
What the guy
Safu. Now Mike D Safu, come
because make Casa, make it
Casa, make it canti, Minkasa.
I never call me a bold or home pa Razak, Golden Boy Abdul Razak, the teammates now. Omo echusu Mohamed Polo ahead of
yes.
A friend saying Razak.
That's true.
And Omo Yadi. The teammates, almost all of them. I see Razak ni Polo. I was one also. Yeah. A Polo.
But you know, I say no.
But some a bold one.
Only teammates.
Oh, baby, it does so many boy and I say no. And I be omo boy and son or ba now no boy
13 years 14 years Muse Carlo is not a league specialist, but again upe ubia materials wo now mra no me adwuma man na resource no may improve the individual qualities within the system. You are talking about Carlo Ancelotti. He's done it over the years. The first time in the EPL or by Chelsea straight away he won the EPL. He won the Champions League with Kamavinga and Rodrigo as substitutes. Carlo there at the big stage when you have the materials. Now results name man now quick fix. Obi or background results in the amount. It is Carlo Ancelotti and no one else. For that one there, I perfectly agree with airport schools. Casemiro say now you know BNM says in about £350,000 a week. And on this guy Casemiro J United 4% motivate bill not so bad frame again. O share the age at 834. Now you know Premier League here wunti ho kra home. Na every game 90 minutes because Manolo Ugarte no te bench no. Only good enough to start ahead of him. Even in some games and ka person obema na rest no. Still our obo and the United force there be. Omunti menenen to also at the end of the season. Until Man United epe other midfielders. Oh, hard, you know, now what to say. Elliot Anderson, a player or be replacing Casemiro. Oh, I know what to say. Adam Watson, nah, you know, who's a bit more English PR now, no more than
Adam Watson, no, I knew guys who tremble current. That's on to me, Mokra.
The rank who knew my United standard.
And you guys who tremble current,
oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, I know what he names. Now, no, Casemiro say, or no, they be recommended Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle United. So no name replace no. Already nobody can't say United person omukofa Bruno Guimaraes and then Sandro Tonali. Omu mienu sa omu de omu eba. And so here Bruno One Casemiro on the board the national team. The rule ni a bit different. Yeah. But ono see a one player or the second Casedo. Obetimi about say Rodri Diana and number 6 that knows how to tackle, good pass of the ball, read the game very well, or direct game with ease, and also how eye for goals. And or one box to box Obetimi a finish with the opposition area. Anytime be also here and so me defending Famano. Or better be defended at the amount. And who names na you Bobo Bonnet dia Carlos Beleba mo de said you omuha. Me can say Carlos Beleba bona Brighton for so mope 103 no. Say Kobe Manu ko Brighton the following year because he for 200 million mano. And over Kobe Manu nya opportunity and market Carrick straight away Kobe Manu to Manchester United in here Carlos Beleba sing ya. And for me I perfectly agree with Casemiro say so Munya Bruno Guimaraes within the Premier League experience, the age near 28. I can the 2 years contract with Newcastle United, £160,000 a week. United the neighbor 200,000 crowd you know how deserve. Okay. And a long-term plan. It almost the age in quite mobile 2, 3, 4 years. Obetimi about at the Amama United. So number 6, Kobe Manu as number 8, Bruno as number 10. United is good to go. So for me, a good recommendation from Casemiro. And my United so I'm best spending £200 million in the market for players. And you know he's one guy that I feel say United and Kofan. So Munya Sandro Tonali can hold the any Omeri. You know next season they only need a top coach and United will be competing for the EPL.
Oh, okay. And tebe di kakra na ekoba sempi o ha ebe ho discussion ansana kwa Mickey and local stories no and so abre mind your videos kakra and so ho amanfo de omadwen sepi afansema hodo ho abre yen Peter Lamte lay to rest Hearts of Folk Peter Lamte Hearts fearsome 5 na o play key role it was a fearsome 5 no ya peno krabie na BYT wa ha mema no aka ho nsem kakra na eno nso yehu de ebekwa akosi sanso ana honorable Kofi Adams edin nsem atodwa titru afa dede ayu eho na odikakra tudwa fa Ghana ye maba Black Queens o my stranded ewo ye Saudi war nsensemi a asi Saudi Arabia even though tournament no ebe koso de nanso no Paiboy infantile chirize bibia no be kama na ye mai betumi assign abafi Jojo Iran former almost national anthem no SMP effects of South War see on your football edru ho na be defo person chichirim kakra eno so emam kwan mom de ehonsem abrey Honorable Kofi Adams or say dede ayu two is picking up. And as long as he's not retired, I won't be surprised if he makes it into the 2026 World Cup squad. Na we na nipa bibre interpreti HSA honorable sports minister sama waka no kwan bia so the day eco World Cup no bi. Minima de sa na mo nyina no madwen emo amini se be kan kwa Mickey the local stories no eho. May call Carensic Ventures na medi nkomo kakra bia ba issues we nyina no e be twi nkomo de afa ho Kessben television Kessben 3.3 92.9 Accra DSTV 364 Go TV 121 pamcho e basisia
Kessben Africa Renstek Company asweye yakofa enu wanwaso Zahara Herbal Mixture, Zahara G Herbal Capsules, Zahara Man Herbal Capsules, ana Hindi Herbal Mixture ana yede aba edwaman so. Ewa na obo no poho say ye genital warts ana say genital herpes ni nyina ye Zahara Mixture ana ne G Capsules edokro ya ana obehia say drowe echen moja dro mpo because it contains hemoglobin and iron. Ma ni peduane ye fe. Exciting ma wo TBD pa. The low sperm count and ye obema. Also and how oba oni atenka. Oba o person of fire funu so no. Wadro Zahara Mixture. ɛne Zahara G herbal capsules aduro no ɛno na ɛbɛboa Hindi herbal mixture aduro no ɛno nso yɛ product a kyɛ sɛ ɛboa tu atwidi malaria ase yie paa ɛsan boa nipadua no ɛwɔ mogyamorosoɔ ɛne asikyire yareɛ ho nyinaa woyɛ obi a typhoid yareɛ na ɛhawa ɛbɛtu ase yɛ koraa ɛde ama wo yɛaduro Zahara man herbal capsules nso deɛ yɛbɔ ne din a na ɛsɛ 2 minutes man fo nyina ɛyɛ ɔmo nsa sei kyɛ sɛ obiara ni agye ɛma mɛmɛ gyina ɔmo nan so soronko koraa na afei so asɛ yisisi yareɛ biara nso afiri hɔ yɛbusu wɔ man mu herbal store pharmacy any chemical shop biya.
Me baba ma wo 20 years. On your offer almost 5 years to me. Ma so no so the doctor me who so and me wo see me so na me fa wo number. Me fra wo na so me nkoto Zahara me to ni nsiri na me to to pa ni nka ho. So na me ba ne koto da tia moja na nfe wo ntimi wo start so wo no wo adro no. Moja ni nyina jai. Na nfi ni nyina jai. Doctor nya mi nfira wo nya me nya wo kasi no ho ato no kura.
Karistic herbal ma seska to no hospital akasi any munket for and 1,000 2,000 na sefo na me kwa me young girl 25-26 years into me women sa me jai braye me catch a doctor and not try me so ebe po me na ampa so enti ampa me koto tu no Zahara mixture and the capsules no 2 and me start say me no me say so bi anka me women sa the last time me women sa last year September and na this month me women sa just say enya small flow heavy flow ankasa obi ani eze hormonal imbalance cyst infection and so nyankopon and am carrying stick for so and your modro Zahara mixture and G capsules infection no dear ben you bibia ko
na me DPO me ko check here na ye say wo so doctor who number e wo TV show na me fire na me ko to di ti me fire na me fra na wo kira me say de me no enti me no ye no me hu say since I ba me wi di mu pa de nyame ase enti de bi a wo DP bia no on bo mo na me nto bi na ye pa e bro nje e bro papa sugar na na ha me so ye no to no mo to aso me to bo to na ba ko 5 enti me to first one second one na me sugar no na wo so kakra but me starting say me no nyame adoma ba fo trebetu ya ka say do ni be fine me na tata bro be ye bosumi nsi akra ahoma me twa ni picture akra da o e na enye yare ba ko na wo mi mu ni wo ye fun yade mi wo pipi mi wo afikyire yade no na de sa yade we menya stroke kura ma ye bia ma ko hospital ma pa ha ma pa bibidra wo do e ka ye no ka kire me say me nkoto Sahara me no mo hwe nti me to ba ko na me no me ye no e san ye no me hu say me na na so te e na me say be me sato e na me sato te say me na na hono ne de ni na ko e ma me juso no so bo sa ye yellow te sa nka bi atwe kura me si me twa picture kura me ti da no sa sa me de ahono ne kire wo na me de me na ya atwe fo ne kire wo a wo sa ampa me na na atwe ti a ye
Tumfa Emamo Kessben Television Kessben 93.3 92.9 Accra. Ama for more videos na mo de eba ye no so no minim se ebi ay ready ya pages. You bet me atie ahwefo ne atie for videos ane omo contributions ahodo mo de abeka program yi ho a nka eno so ye ni ebeji pa ntana de ho bia no ye de aka ho ama amanfo. Okay. Minima there say we no eka okay. Doc videos in your ready. I just didn't come work a crabby. Nafi young and I who say me didn't come but young catching backgrounds on Nabu Tremor. Why now or TV so
say Joe
Pimsan said yes. To sing. Yes.
Sergio Emo Bibiara Kwaba. And from Pimsan Company Limited. Yakofa no one was so me no Pimsan Company Limited. Yakofa no one was so me no. A guy Siemens
Vita herbal mixture and the capsules and I feel so pre-care natural powder no yakwa kofa na yede abadwa so ene no bia no ma etimi boa na kama pa na your numbers no TV no so bomodi ansa obefa na ne ntwetwe nkomo sisi a na afi no doctors no emma wa yaresa na bibia so ntimi nkọ kama your numbers ne de maka cho so ofra bomodi so obetwetwe de poten ha wo uchechwe ma ebe bomodi ama ho so pomasi bre na bibia so etimi kama me ba cho number no 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and it was 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 and numbers are Pimson Company Limited Eddie Juma Bomari has over friend numbers Nissia na one achuchi enkomo we doctors na nkasa omo ye no and omo receive call na omo no wo be din komo into ofra bomari say obeye ne sa pepepe enso Eddie amaye ma me for prekese powder ne hye nkomo twetwe na nkomo die no ase preke natural powder no eye adru ane no eboa boost your immune system na aboa ama white blood cells no so nya nwode mapa ebetimi aka bom na dia kwantia enyarewa bomari say uhwe ye utie ya pepper natural powder ni bi aside say boost your immune system no afen so eboa o cardiovascular system no metre akoma no ene droba ni akoma ni adwuma ni na said ye beya ene no wakoma no how biara entimi emma ho enam say ene no nipa bebre am soro am complaining makoma na na bom intentem me na ntika bia na mabre edu ba bia mete so saa me mo hye enye yie me pa cha aduro no na da TV no so no we eye pre-care natural powder ye fe no pre-care powder okokoto sa aduro betimi aboa boost your immune system no asanso support right blood cells no asanso aboa cardiovascular system no ama na timi aye na juma said ye se ene said ye fata nti wo hwe ye na se utie ya bomore se won sa be ka duro ni bi na ntimi mo apa obo o se nanse me nante kakra bia na mabre me ye juma kakra bia na mabre me nante Nasa man pe bia ntana nyama ho me kakra na me ye atwa hwe me pa cho ni na no kofare by ene se immune system no ahode na aba fom enam se soja fo nyankopon de madua ni padua nim se nkene no se yade e ba eni nkan ne omni aprapre na sheki yare ne awe no ene no sa nyare won momatimi adi immune system no so inkunim enu ntina kakra bia na wo yare no enne echena na de chie de bia wo yare na udi hospital akonia ba ne atrentwe sa unya Edra, your friend pre-care natural powder nibia, a bebwa ye pa, ama bibian so etimi aqua kama, ebiana on 9 isi from and pema dear, Nanson, odo na isi watch a cra, be a bear 1 hour 2 hours, not on 9 as in a pija, not a jenny, I had den, obiti the idea crop boss hour 9 as well, want it, me pacho a tresem. Chimatobi anase sintobi aba woni padua ni ma eyesa obo moden se obehwe sa sintonom na afi no obo moden aye ho adwuma na bibia so atimi akokama nti wo sa ne o ma nnamu a aduro no eye prekese powder no na me kamfo aba moden enso edi ama na obu o se me edu adwuma kodu fia mintimi na o but me bedu adwuma ma na mani comment ase ada ya abaifo na eye me sa na da binya abaifo enioma bi wo ho a me pa cho eye se o body na timi responded to sleep said about time I saw that no betimi ada nipa cry so wanda cry na nya 7 to 8 hours into koye adwumaden na bedu fie na wontimi nsanda che se nioma bi nkoyie bomoden se won sabeka dro no bi numbers no go TV no so ma me nsam bobo ma wa wutie radio ni bi 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and if it was 0244 718 557 0244 718 557. Yes, I had the new number so I can and you see 0209 288 288 0209 288 288. So Freddie di kan na the old TV so na say e bia na line na busy abomode so be Freddie mabobo sisi ano 0209 288 288 0209 288 288 numbers are yedi edi juma bomode sa onsa obefre number no na afi bibia kwakama afi ma mentinsim ewa agan ni juma di titiradi ni se eyi pains and if you into honam na kwa ba bia na me pacho ya wo pain wo hono no ye dia gan no ena ennom ayi afi ho ma me ma example bi ne nto aso de tie ne se eduru ba bia o night me pema de onipadua ne ba bi ya wo timi ba ho onnom aduro onnom painkiller na eno akọ de echo ne se endorphins a ɛwɔ agan mu nyankopɔn de saa endorphins no ɛgu nipadua nim adwene no ɛna ya store saa endorphins ni wom nyankopɔn nim die mu saa no yɛ na yɛwɔ machine bi afɛ ne neurotransmitter wɔ nipadua nim a abre biara pain ana ɛyɛ wɔ ɛbɛbɛ nipadua na kɔ baabia no ɛyɛ neurotransmitter na sɛdeɛ sɛ on send signal kɔma adwene ne sɛ aha sɛ pain ebi nipa no pain aba ne kotodwe pain ebi aba na chiri bramo ka sɛ fɛ ne spinal cord na adwene release nsu fɛ ne endorphin na draw fɛ ne endorphin no na akwa yi saa ya wɔ no de afiri hɔ enti sesei no sa onai pema de bibi bɔ ebi ahu sa hu number bi ya na sɛ one no maduro ansa akwa a kyɛ sɛ wasɔte endorphins ɛno nti ne yɛ kamfo agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules na de ama wo oyɛ bɛrima na wo hwɛ yɛn na nsia na wo bɛrima na sɛ bi mu yɛ wo yɛ kakra mu hyehyew ne adeɛ mesi baabi biara pain wɔ no eyi de afiri hɔ ɛnam so saa so ama o performance ɛwɔ mpɛm no mekyerɛ o performance o sexual performance no aba for mama sɛ wayɛ mmerɛ kakra ɛwɔ mpɛm but modern say on sabeka aduro bi utie yan na bia nso de na kwakoye usisi na ya wo ya sisi yare excruciating and explicable pains and awunya oh sisi ma modern say on sabeka aduro a your friend no Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules so sak aduro ni bia ebetimi aye omo akese pa afei obu ho no so ne de no akwakwa na chibra mo kase ne na ya obu a mekase wakonya accident man nsa no na beti na hwan nti aye ne yetan bia ni kotodwe ye ne ya pacho ba bia pains ni obi ara onu maduro we no na eye firo ye wi besa chechew e bia na eye djuma kra wo ye na matam bia honam ye wo ya kase bia wo mazi o peja diabos o two engine mo peja wey o aboso kan the same adjuma din na wo ye make kase bia won so adjuma ne se ye the normal bad say tomatoes box na mo peja na mo so power for tambra gang for na mo area mo honom no obi ko peja ne container ye ne ma ko peja kase adjuma din bia wo ye bia de e ka cho ne se bo mo ne so be ka to agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules no na akwakoto to wi afre de etie ne se ye wo doctors o ma specialize wo kwan fa so a ye adwuma wa abra ye ntebra na ye adwuma wa abra ye nya broni beka said negative ramification na sunsan so boni bia enti adwuma wo ye ntide bia honam ye ya kofie a agese ye de nsuohia na ye twetwe ne de ointment bi ne ade sasra wa anapa obesore beko ba the same thing me pa cho unya gan na yeza kire wo kwan befa so adwuma wo ye no obeti obeya a onoma gan ne wie na pains ne kwa wo ye the same adwuma but pains no emmabiem sa pepepa enete oba bi a wo hye ye ubu nsa wo te ya wo pa no den ana bema wo yire o girlfriend obu ni nsa wo te ya wa no den pa nya asem ketwa edu ba bi kwa na wankasa no wa brama no bomade so beto adu ni bi ma no e ma wo refi se o to agan ni nsuo ni to pa na o to prekese powder and ka ho eno eye combination na onoma within just 2 to 3 weeks akwa 1 month pepepe no hu se oyade no eyi afiri ho ananso se oyade na ahyase so ete anase eyi de afiri ho sa pepepe na tie make say obi ho ba bi so ne de no emmakra ne menses no emma asizi for some time and I said for some reasons be ebiana too much intake of contraceptive pills bi ni ade a ena mo amasa ne o mane nko nti o hye ya na wutie ya but modern say obekwakoto aduro ni bi wa wo de na season for 2 years wo de na 1 year mu nsada aduro ni pre-care natural powder and afi Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules ni nra and then ye come for edi amount say bibia beko kama enso de amount ye afi obu ani de ni ekoko internal hemorrhoid and external hemorrhoid koko no de afifiri wo woto no eye external do ani ho de eye internal na ye de afifiri wo mu umfo ani hu so se be de bia be ko private na moja wo me pa cho bomode se be ko to aduro ni bi oto nsuo no agan no ene ne to paye no na me pa cho what to pre-care natural powder na ka no afre ye na doctors no acho kwa be fa so be use no ebe boa ma bibia nso atimi akokama enso ho me pa cho ma me ncho be bia obenya aduro ni bi ato na ye sorry won cry ena wo share ya eye repass ventures na headquarters won cry dodo bia ope atu aton bia no okore pass wa obenya bia atu aton at really affordable price afi so tinatet and afi halus omunna won cry benya bia to mko ashama na a big class pharmacy and ashama downtown hona so humble mother pharmacy so ashama no kwa benya bia to wo kumasi a headquarters no PFA pharmacy omo Tafo Neuro Junction wa udua pharmacy kesie wholesale ti bomode so be ruo mo akwakotu bi no akwakoton colina kebal dani enso ewo ashton uremu ewo kewo anase Dr. Mensa me ba cho benya bi enso ewo Freddy Mens and afi rock pillar afi so Misty Herbal enso wo mrom okwa won sabeka dronduro bi a wo pe me ba cho bomode enso won sabeka droni bi droni din dia gan Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture in capsules. And if you pray care natural powder and that TV no so no to bomb the so TV in a picture kwa make sure say attra Pimsan Company Limited e dey go adro no ho. Numbers no ay 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and it was 0244 718 557 and the last number no is 0209 288 0209 288 yeah kasa ganya say jo you say
okay. Young girls, you better sipa again. Etosin. Entina and also and no monka mo na mo friend numbers no na mo nimpanifo eni enkomo etosin pebito na ebeboa ye papa Kessben television 93.3 Kumasi 92.9 Accra DSTV 364 Go TV 121 Midfield Action Tuesday edition. Therefore, assign a transbium na fe yedi enkomo enchekwa Mickey Babe transi local sources ni na or the ebe brain mo videos no enso I ready ha ebehwe emu ensem kakra na ya hwe dem so mo de eba. So if Akoto and referees manager came in the era of analysis period after the podcast, Anka Audome straight tell the FA not to send our players to play unnecessary matches. How could you send players to Saudi when you knew Trump want to invade the place? Prince anyway and so Abreye. Oh, sir. All right, Maminko KNUST, Deco, Confidence, KNUST. Okay. I wish I owned Kessben Media or I'm the host. I will have stopped all your good pundits from talking and analyzing Ghana football. You guys are just disturbing yourselves. Apu, such a disgraceful country. I pray the first day I will leave this country. The first day I will change my nationality. Why do you guys keep on trying to solve the problems for them while they know are the right things to do? There was a match I was watching last season at Babayara Stadium when the linesman took a foul, which would have been a penalty. The main referee ignored and moved on with the match. Sergio, let me tell you, these leaders never made their minds to change. So kindly tell Andy and Franco Naro to relax and analyze the foreign news, or else he may end up being attacked. Yakubu Diko Confidence KNUST Daudi Abreye NNO on Hinekbakwachi KN on Hinekbakwachi Cologne Germany. So we need to understand the reasoning behind why most referees choose this profession in Ghana. Are they genuinely motivated to become top-level referees, or are they driven by personal gain? No referee will officiate 18 matches without receiving a single salary. Yet week in, week out, they travel to different venues to take charge of games. This raises serious concerns about motivation and sustainability within the system. The solution requires a top-to-bottom approach. The moment Executive Committee ESCO members began associating themselves with specific teams marked the beginning of many of our problems. As for former referee Alex Corte, it appears he is simply serving the interests of those who support him rather than acting independently. Hineba Kwachi Cologne, Germany, the Ode Abba program no so and so and no. Mamisha we and so a free and a buy. Ken Pilato, Udifri Begro Anna Abreye. Can someone lodge a complaint on behalf of the affected player? This is a career-threatening injury. The GFA and the Referees Association are all suffering. What? Okay. Maminko, the next message and so na minhwe de Odebaye Don Perry. Udwe every Pon Katamanso municipality. Dinda bia no me brew home pa be Is it Bechele? All right. Good morning, Sergio. 138 goals have been scored from corner kicks so far this season, but it's the 16 that have been scored by Arsenal that is running the league. A team that was able to do what? A team that was labeled feeble has decided to play with grit, and people have problem with it. Okay, the hate for Arsenal is legendary. Don Perry, Unadi Way, and so Abraham. Meko na makofa mo videos no enso kakraiba na Peter Lamte enya ne baby ko ama ya pene krabre ya ba BYT ebe boy na yewura eho enso enyina. Okay.
Ejo yakoto ya na ekeka kan ho ansensem ya appointing new board next season sejo mba be adwuma makotoko. Ya be select board ya ba ise kame madwen kire pa de a kotoko technical team na osi egu no. You good kotoko technical team ni nyina na ya appointing coach a ono abefa ne staff a odo mba ye adwuma. Eduru time o se kotoko team ni ya omo appointing coach ono ankasa befa ne staff no omdo o ma ye adwuma enko ba se kotoko ba appointing coach na kotoko na sa akofa na assistant coach aba e ba sa emwa team no e na fe kotoko team manager no so se jo so bi ni mu ye hack dodo kotoko team no sisi ye standard no e wo form ye peja kotoko na wo si ye peja ni ye kotoko team manager standard no e wo form eduru time o se kotoko appoint team manager the players ni ohun na hun say yes we the legend of kotoko wa bo kotoko ni ye wa didin wo kotoko no even blaster akra no obobi da san crofoni bi na se kotoko appoint o mo for team manager enti ebe sere kotoko board o ma be say omo tutu ni ema yie na san nsem ya ye adwenkyere de ma omo mfa na ebe bo kuma sa sante kotoko pa because Sergio yebre papa na mi sham ni juma pa mo bo
Sergio, good morning. It's our mapam for you. It's our pages. Na Sergio, kotoko board ya o ma yufufu new board ya ba. Sergio me bisa say o ma wi ya na say o mbesa yi board chairman yankasa. Na say o mo be bidia o mo nye bibia ententem. Na kotoko no o mo fa ye enko baby ya say ekọ because say ya the leg in there. You didn't say enya je agwawi. Na coach no befa no a omomfa coach a oye papa so na team no intu nya dai intu nya na naso ko intu ka say coach bia na afa na san say kotoko team no intu fa coach bia sa o say nya coach a team bia no o fa say o nim die kese e de team no a kotoko team na so nya coach hu bia no say fa na say onya dai on coach team no te mesa na say omunye bibia ententem man na bibia ntimi enkon man wa say ju me chia obia me chia ya pages me chia wo sante a chemfo nyina ona bokodu page ma ofagia me chia obia bye.
Good morning, General. Carrasco ne Old Batiano, Accra. General no pay the Massam Yatitia. A report been by alleged, say, yes, Spanish model be accused Ademola Lukman on sexual assault. Our private meeting be a course. Name possess a Franco Naro, Busani say, and you be on so what be sana, now what things so I am Busasa na. Lukman nunsu dabe no call Spain as and same way akotunu na say Franco and Chichun country Madamasi Carrasco ne Old Batiana Accra. Thank you.
Afternoon Sedo Michia ne wapam fo nyina and the na doctor Michia mu nyina nkrato na mede ma say mede suma monfa koma your friend is saying Ghana coach blaster coach Otoado say born na semenyo no onko sua enfri Guardiola ho onko sua tactics na Guardiola coach Guardiola edema semenyo na ode ball na da bia o shego ya assist no oba Man City no ngu na numa ase no onko sua enfri ne ho na say do World Cup na me adom World Cup ni du so a onyusu semenyo ama ne mbo sa tactics no ana sa position ana sa rule na Guardiola yusu na bona da bia onya result no onyusu ni sa ma ne ko bobo troka na da bia all the players no ba ombeti ye wa attackers William Inaki William ye wo Jordan Ayu ye wo omunyina na so da bia ye bobo a ye ntumi nya 1 point ne ye lusu na ayese 1 point ye tumi call tournament kra the whole tournament ye ntumi nya 3 points nti onko sua bibi papa mfi Guardiola ho madam ase wona nya menya adwuma.
Say good morning. It's 84 no radio phone Masa ni mni Manson Abraham. It's mo sante kotoko. Sisi de omo ye no tie. Ye prayers no kre. Sisi de modern mo na wo fom pa. Sisi ya na de ase management, ya na de ase coaches. De be dwuma no mo te wono mo a omo di ni sa. Omo wo mu tim simu a omo be hye kotoko, omo yire omo ho a ye kofo omo ba. No mo ye ne omo pe. Sa men ko ma de ya. Nkebe ya board ya omo be yesre prayers no mo pam mo nyina free club house ho first na me support that idea but if you say dey me support omo pam mo nyina free club house because e bia kwa say omo fa bibia free ni nti onya de bibia hia omo na ye pam omo no ma akotena fi rent na omo akasa to mo aduane di tutu omo bills ni ade nyina na bosome so wo je o salary na wo titi we mo nyina free mo I hope so be jina park ne so a wini bonus hu be hia om nti mo be yire mo ho sia kan sere board no ade o mu di kan ye kula ne so mo kan te place nti sia so bia anko pedan na fa mo nyina ntunko na saa o mo nsem hunu no mo te club house no na o mu didi mo ko tino mo fie ho a no mo di no be jina park ne so a no mo sa ba beto a so o park ne so ade be no be da mase
Sergio Mpacho, good morning. Sergio Barros ni bibi ni mitia one abejafo na. Sergio kakra mpekse me kachre Ghana Premier League teams no. Ene se omumi enhwe na ekoso EPL. Ni emfanya adisunya, emfama league na tembia na ya kafe yisunya EPL. Nema na ye wo ho ne de yisunya the last week the way our team are all relegation, it's really Arsenal, a struggle, ya board draw. Sergio, I know ya call La Liga and so on. But the way our team are no or the baby on 5 points in your view, and so no team are question Madrid or Pelega. You be saying to be able to miss your Premier League no more. Penny 11 wonders for you. Sergio, since you met me the main crowd to say 11 wonders, or moon to me 1 point. One win in book of him say the ball is the internet about science says Casam Crana and Timode won't mean say one team cry. So Bohomo, so boy, both will be a shen. Sanya man name one may a leg name Koso. Into your best room, or more a leg and your competitive. Team B correlation crana or Bobo no more who say and pat and a marketing kitty be near Kuntiana more correlation. But I had the antissa. Team B call relegation order from team and one is only 2 matches fixed matches in one Sergio near 11 wonders say Sergio you bet me aka say or more than one and conquering into Modi and Cadron Pomu movie or more say the team may yet their crown or boho matches crown or Oko can say evidence Sergio or Monya may leg no and attractive this year put a Sergio a cry because the way our teams need to make away cry winning. Previously, no antisa. Improve kakra because this year we more teams needed to call away to make 5 points, 8 to make share. NTB born bia. So enti best or Munsia 11 wonders near more year league no more the league back home. Enti mo de mun to me more drum. Anti team bia ba na so de be show no akọ team bia ba so we say who no show. Sergio me konsono na ye man ma tete so mo say Nikoko back ne ho Sergio your best rest o man fa team na mama Kekarika o ma ye unfair e de amano say if say ya na be cut till the end of the season that's almost so say kofa coach for fraba na almost be ma ye team no esan jigu a ye pay for ye mfa nche omo because me nim say leg there eno ani winning. It is a team coach na ba na so ba baby. One man chance be there na ayi Ancelotti muni we mu no ya mo chance an ka Sergio metimi abe there mo. Ko mu ntimi enti e be sere o mo ma Michael Carrick chance. Kakra wa ye kura Sergio say ankɔ yie kura na megye di sɛ ɔmo ma ne chance obetumi ayɛ meda ase Sergio.
Hello, Sergio. Good morning. Fantastic analysis. I love all of you. Me, your friend Charles Apple. Because I freeze Sunyani. The question me be say. So still, yeah, mommy, why? So now I've been tasked to send video, and then that's what I'm doing now. Maybe I say, House of Hook anthem from my search now.
Sergio, good morning. Your friend Peter, make us a free Bremai. Kotokoti no mpesa meka ho asem kakra. Na kotokoti mi de tim no mugu na enye ya na. Na me ya no mo ano mo ye me mobone omo a mutimi ka se manu aduane ma ni ne dabi. O de fa me number no. Na oba no aduane a wantumi ani bia afre no. Ana se frɛ me number na me medi ma no. Because tim ne enye ye enya de be ye tim ne enye ye. Ghana ham star is 18 enye e bia nse na mo kasa 11 why so say when you be yi ni kwampo ye ntwa ni players ka obekum na katwa 9 million 8 million what you say na be 4 months won say ntwa e dey na dipa no fa nto bibi ni fa me training enti me nim de enti amanfo timi de o makoma di tim na chi na o mo etwa bet papa du ye sika go ma chi kura me di e kwampo no kura still na kwampo mbobo papa me ye ni je so what you say obo ma timi se boy ya wo boy okuno wa bobo ye na anye yi na hwe nra ma chi yo mo boy hwe bo bia no mo bo no no na me TV no sa na me ti bo dabi enye Sergio enye Ghana team ne pa Ghana teams ne wa ha ne pa de ebe na ache bebre na ache de ma me fancy ana no abedwa for nya adwuma ai me da ma se nsu ne adwuma pa mo bo ma Ghana man.
Hey Sergio, good morning. Pacho, your friend James, make us free for the Arsenal. Pacho, me person bisa say, eye ntokwa ekoso wo Iran. Na oma qualify for World Cup. The person bisa say, if say FIFA ka say World Cup no omo mo megubia, ana omo ampo ka say World Cup no mo a. Ekwa be na mpenifo be fa so di team foforo, ana country foforo aba be shim. Na me say bisa say, person bisa say ebi asi penya na ebi asi yi abe na esiye yi abe na ebi si sa na esiye na kwan be na mpanifo e fa so di team foforo ba ebe shim ana o behwe o mu group na o mu bo qualifiers no team no zo nya points do o be consider say team na be shim na group stage no ana say group ayi no o behwe abon sa na wo fa team bi ha e meka ho ma se man pesi bi sa no penya no e che wi bi ya.
Sergio Damparo Samuel Kwaso. Sergio, in the heat of every moment, be na penny for Bayer Nema just to portray say they are up to the tax. But and this me pacho last season and so a trauma incident in this year. So more say Sante Kotokone has to focus say until say be more kwama umbaba esconuso na enema bin so no be more kwama omo ateki part no. Omo mobo no me pa cha no ye ya omo sie po de wi na ho asema kwa akosi sei ho asema te ada nti ene house of folk supporters are really the krata we enye krata bia and now to Dooms FC I least expected them of what they did this weekend. So bia kra be hooliganism nanka enye omo because omo be omo de omo free ban no de nanka nim say omo kra na ka be hwama pepe yo akoso nanso do omo ye Sergio, me sure say team Bia ni Ghana say or what the muscles to stand toe to toe with the GFO. Tima see omoya member power Ghana say a setting in face. Kotokone has in Isru, and that is why a league no a breno fear of victimization into no ye Jayaman Yamanede roto and a roto near Tran near see a bay ye league ni say a boy and
kyerɛ kakra ɛna yɛati ɛwɔ TV so no menim kwa miki yɛnkɔ na boafo no nsɛnsɛm kakra afei menkɔ BYT hɔ amanfo busa questions bi nanka ɔmmoa yɛ kakra na afei ɔmfa ɛyɛ Peter Lamte deɛ no so ɛnka yɛ ho yɛpɛ no korabeɛ ɛne ho nsɛnsɛm kakra nsana yɛaba bɛtoa discussions no so ɔmfa wo local service grandma yo
dabi ebi nso wɔ ha yes well talent link global ɛyɛ dwumaku a wɔn ɛde nhyehyɛ aba wɔn dwumakuo yi wɔn ɛsɛ wɔn bɛboa mu akwantuo wɔtumi atu ɛnyɛ sɛ connection ɛna ɛboa mu atu kwan daabi wodi edi kan twɛ wɔn namba ne to na mi nkyekye mu ɛnfa ma wɔn 0553 112036 0553 112036 anaasɛ 0555 714224 almost stadium scoreboard amekom almost stadium scoreboard amekom talent link global diomu yenie wobi a pese ko school ewa manone ni titu okoye degree o masters anase PhD wona womo eboa wo womepe eye top universities na ewo eye Canada ewo US of A any Australia any United Kingdom no womo ebepa admission e de amount wọ́n kyerɛ kwan bɛtuma fa so na wɔtuma nya university na wɔn nso wɔtuma kɔ akɔyɛ o degree no o masters no PhD no nso wɔ hɔ apart from no so woyɛ obi a mpo no osi kasam nkɔ yɛ a wɔn boa wo ɛma sɛ scholarship koraa bɛtumi abɛm na osi ka a wɔbɛtua no ɛno nso akɔyɛ kakraa bi ɛde ama wo wɔn kyerɛ kwan bɛtuma fa so na tuition deposit ɛne assistance wɔn de ama wo student loan support and also womo ebe boawo ama wonsa enso etimi aka visa application akwa betuma faso na wa application no na onsetima ka visa empo no betu kwan no akwa betuma faso no mboawo na wakwantuo no enso etima kɔ jojo ediama no eye talent link global ebe boawo job opportunity during abra usua de eno ti sene so ukoduru university na usua de a ekwan betuma faso na omabua wo na watimi anya adwuma enso aye no enom na womo eye enti wei eye talent link global ye de utu kwan na wakwa kosua de enye se fesika bibira betue sika bi eto na yenkɔgye visa maw da bi ye kyerɛ kwan betuma faso na wo degree na pesa koye ewo US UK Canada and Australia o masters na pesa koye ewo US UK Canada anase Australia anase PhD no ya cho kwan betima faso na wakɔ amanone na wakɔ suadem na wasanso aye adwuma upemu nchemu bia yawo amekom scoreboard stadium scoreboard o ya number no aye 0555 714224 0555 714224 and I say 0553 112036 0553 112036 talent link global yababua mo tima kwa amanone wako suade na wasanso etimi aye djuma ede aka ho dwabe Rural Bank PLC Rural Bank e won hihye do bebre na wo masoye savings account, current account, microfinance, shares, susu, dachinti investment account, group loan, fixed deposit. When you know, I will Japan Rural Bank PLC. Now, apart from no, will be a pay loan. You was simple loan. Our application now the bebano. You be bow. I'm waiting me in your loan. No collateral. No commitment fee, no hidden charges bia, just application letter. About Tampa loan scheme ewo and no ye ma more shops awudo, mo ye juma wo jom, more market awudo ye juma, kope loan na faye wo juma, Rural Bank PLC and a beboa. Ye branches no ewo Jusum, Roman Hill, Adishimai, Pankrono, Magazine New Road, Abuaso, Fumeswa, onye sepetimpon bonre eni dwabe uduru ha obehuyan enso ewo ho Trillium Industry Limited. Woman namade eye Vim Champagne energy drink no e de abedwasum. Vim Champagne energy drink no eye energy drinker onomo a o lost energy no eba back at the mouth. Wokwe djuma din wa ho de so ate o energy no beba back a eye Vim Champagne energy drink and wasa wonom. Birthday party obetimi de akwase, wedding obetimi de akwase, any big celebration and as any gathering biano obetimi de Vim Champagne energy drink na akwase because wonom no side effect. Why a dull no Vim Champagne energy drink wakwe djuma din wa ho de so ate utu odi untimi enye bibia Vim Champagne energy drink and anomwa ebebuawo. Trillium Industry Limited woman nomade aba your number is 03221 90877 offer number way so a yebejosum Fanco Enterprise Kofanco Enterprise Oko Fanco Enterprise a juma yedie enie obi auto opese auto plumbing materials yebeboawo we are building contractor and our drum pempenswa we are plumbing materials yebeboawo and I say we are individual who sit down we drum pempenswa we are plumbing materials and there you juma yebeboawo we are obi nso a we are plumber we are plumbing materials and they complete two job for when it's a Fanco Enterprise yenyama ne quality and the sanso affordable yenyama no papa nanso sika kakra bi na abetua wo ye obi a won so wasi dan adum pempenso a unya doors se China doors and as a take bulletproof doors ni bi doors no yan single double and as a 1.5 Fanco Enterprise and akwa won sabeti makabia wa dum behind Oyerepa FM building no and as on Santase road ni so udru brofie dua Plaza ho ubewuyan enso ewo hom your number ni 0551 01 1767 0551 01 1767 for number we so na yemboa Hebaso Company Limited the Hebaso criminal at the aba aye crima uyisu ebeboa aye crima bema uyisu a ebema odwumedi a wudi Abraham woni obehiem no etimi akoye ede amount eni tisha ne so wo ye bema woni obehiem ohobantem wo ye bema woni obehiem wontimi satisfy oba ne ye boba no kwa won sanso embebium edura wo yiso wonya any side effect eye Hebaso cream Hebaso Company Limited ene dia ba apply kitu bi opinis no ho fd agiatum wo apply make sure sa o wosi a obe wosi ne na fe bredru saboni oba no ebehiem any drug store any chemical shop bia beko bia no obenya biato woko no wenya bia na wafre yen your number is 0244 750 510 Unilever Adaroma enom de eye Rexona ade abedwaso Rexona deodorant no wodwaso yesanso the Lux tablet soap no enso ede aba de dikan no nipedua no anopa also dware enumere wasanso edware semina ben na yusi semina na yusi no eboa efina eba nipedua so no wo yusu semina na etimi yifiri ho ede mawo enunti na also yusu Lux tablet soap ni bi wo yusu Lux tablet soap na efin bia ba hu bia no ebe yefiri ho ede mawo ebe bo ma skin no aye soft ede mawo ebe bo ma skin no atoso ede mawo because of vitamins awodo a ewo Lux tablet soap no emu your vitamin E and your vitamin C enso wom and it is so be dware anopa dware enwumra eye Lux tablet soap na also using your ma wodo enan and wo dwa so ni nyina bo adwuma any supermarket bi abeko bia no obenya biato namom opedudu etu a Big J number name 0244 812 364 0244 812 364 offer number we so ye bejo so ye the Rexona enso ba wedware eyusu Lux tablet soap na wie no Rexona and also this spray wa motium obi a oswete de Rexona and say wa downful Rexona you want to roll on ho Messi ni footballer wo ye de ben oswete nko ade a eye Rexona and ayisu a ebeboa wo ho pampan no ebe hwam eni eye supermarket bi abeko bia no obenya biato wo kwa no obisa so Rexona and I said Daddy Ash store awon crying Kakrade Kumase Daddy Ash number near 0531 013881 and I said Danning Cancer Beauty Glow ewo Kumase Dum PZ Kijetia Dubai and I Kijetia gate number 8 Makola Mall Makola Central Market your number is 0543 384958 0543 384958 offer number we so ye bejo so general.
All right, mami mbrai na mami nko BYT ho amanfo busan sembi na omwa me kakra nsa na the local source no abrain, right?
Yeah.
So when we are doing.
Me no we are doing.
Okay.
200%.
All right, BYT.
General.
I didn't can Peter Lamte. Hat of folk fears on 5 no be no komo kakra ya pere krabie and afin so obi videos no be the buy say war ya shasi effect I benya e World Cup no so na football so na nyembia bi asida na anti boy komo kakra.
Wow, General Peter Lamte dodo na kani pa say Peter Lamte boni dia na ubia to the go thief na yawo Peter Lamte 6 April 1946 and yawo Peter Lamte
sansi subiem o say
me say Peter Lamte dodo na tidi na your friend go thief the nickname
okay
yawo ni 6 April 1946
okay
and yawo Peter Lamte na say onya be 79 years
okay
na Peter Lamte obi a obo ne ball abra no okɔ school Jamestown Government Boys School enti no okɔ school no unse na abrofo no na abetete British for no ba Kumasi ne Government Boys
okay.
Cape Coast obi regions no ti Accra de no na wo wie ho okɔ school no na wo si academy all Yankees ne small team ayese nketenketefo ne ye friend coast na wo free one no okɔ Bukum Park Rangers. From Bukum Park Rangers.
Bukum ana Bukum.
Bukum.
Okay.
Bukum Park Rangers. Ofiri wo na Great Olympics ehu no. And omo say no akwada we ni bobo. Nti omo be peke no na waba. Na eye abrante e papa e friend say Peter Lamte e join Great Olympics. Na okɔ Olympics no na Olympics wo great team pa. Eye John na Bote na goalkeeper. Rabaman no ho koto no mpanyifo bebre
John Now
ne ba ne eye Now Richard Now
okay.
Our boy has folk no
okay.
na omo ewo Ayama Ajay Aku omo wo Jonas Ajay Delete Sesi Jones Atukofio
okay.
Joe Kobla Shaban Mohammed omo Shaban Hammond Mohammed no omo wo Edward Boy and the lies and omo boy ya and dear ma Peter Lamte be din trene pa general say 1972
yeah
and yede Gamanche Cup ebe see what bredi kai no say has versus Great Olympics
1972 okay
has versus Great Olympics at that time no asha say she go suba 69 now we born modern 70 71 when him say 71 Olympics share team from Madagascar 7 okay. Now we involved or both 2 goals room and no sa team no and Olympics ne kotoko ball Champions League at that time CAF African Club Championship semi-finals the Robert Mensah da ba ko the next one okowu ya wantimi ana no SAS Champions League no kotoko equal finals but wantimi anye na kotoko defending champions Olympics ne kotoko and the first country and first 2 clubs from a same country omoko Champions League game Asia unza beden unza kotoko ne has abok champion CAF Confederations Cup abra no nyina free a yanya couple of times oman ba ko team yenu behia na bin sida it was Olympics kotoko and a sha saade na sekane na oye part tina wa abegi din 71 72
na gamancha cap no general ebeye huhu se empanifo bi ne Peter Lamte di nkomo so mbeso mde ko house of folk enti na news na ba and Olympics for say no omo gi Peter di ontimi nya sa anti sa finals we de cap we ombe sha house age and ye de hye so na house share go Olympics bette omo antimi ante na house je cap no but chances e ba bo ni mu a na o san Peter Lamte hye no general Lamte squander ni nyina enti e make news na ne papa ne maame eye fishmonger se ototo nam ne ade na opona no sa amkofefa nam ne ba Olympic supporters could destroy bibia say maame ne ba no wankasa nkyere na asembesi the next 2 months na Peter Lamte joining House of Folk.
I see.
Proud to 73 league and oba House of Folk na the first season no I said 21 goals waji goalkeeper.
I see.
So I care champion Edibai said then head of state Edibai say for the very first time no swag for omabo ate so omabo swag cap between house and dwarfs ama dwarfs asaje opese swag for boa na ya anna do obeji goalkeeper wo Ghana do obeji best defender and are most promising this I was on a 73 enti na papa mi friend BB Bismarck or your former Black Stars team manager Gokos.
Okay.
Team no a team manager. Ono ena handle bibia oni Eugene Thompson at that time secretary. E was swag eno mu nyina after Munich Olympic Games 72 no. Omo ba no mo toto saa akade na ye de ba ana players no e de ba Ghana.
Okay.
Peter Lamte was first player our G go king of Ghana.
I see.
Na eye Danopon from Kotoko. Eso ye anano best defender. Ena Kote Yama. And so young player of the season. Those days, Kote was with Connors at that time. Tikotoko nyebi, has nyebi, Connors nyebi. And D Peter Lamte na ne ekano. No more fearsome 5 general. Sa fearsome 5 no. Adofama na gino mochi. And a 5 no Arsenal. Omo na ye akodia na has woni ni hia omo tro bibia ba so. Peter Lamte and a head as number 9.
Yeah.
Na Mohamed Polo at that the other side 11. Na Robert Hammond expensive. No at that the right. Na 8 no and 10 no aye Anas Edu. Tender. Ni short to bar. Ehunahuna. Ebowa this okoda. So sa team way Mohamed Polo, Mama Akwa, Anas Edu, Peter Lamte. Those days Robert Hammond. Fearsome 5 in the wall.
Fearsome 5 ni. Because second from right in there, I say,
Razak war, joining
Black Stars game.
Yes, joining.
So this cannot be the fearsome 5.
Yes, joining the celebration. And another picture so
we don't say Black Stars game.
Yes, we susuni. Mama Akwa na dikan no. Unsabunkum. And a polo same fini. And Abrant papa friend say Peter Lamte show.
Okay.
And the other one Anasedu.
Yeah, so we have 4 ni.
Omo 4 Akabako. Robert Hammond Ayra Wim. Okay. Yes. So sa fearsome 5 no. Brutal e Ghana ha. And Anasedu emo bo no mo bo na Peter Lamte na ehye goals no. Against Azakes.
Any picture be a binya sa fearsome 5 no kwa.
Maya na me hwehwe.
Okay.
Na me hwehwe bia.
All right.
Na general de omni say omo ne Azakes. Ne mu aye ding ono kwa ba ye 4 goals. No ashen in the match. And one players Kukudam and our ball House of Folk. Those days omo era no. Omo G League 73. Now ka ho. The very first time House J double Ghana. Peter Lamte na steer first.
Okay.
Oji Gokin G League 73. Almost aje FA Cup or Ghana. That was the first time I asked FA Cup. Now I try FA Cup 58 Kotokwashanaje. 60 FA Cup Kotokwashanaje. 61 were free. Were free with Antina as a brew FA Cup. First FA Cup it was against Akotes.
Okay.
Akotes sha. Na Peter Ate. Akotes sha. Na Peter Ate penalty shootouts. Ya ball 4-4. We boss na we aboss ntin ade san any 2 match na share da. Ya ba na next day na Peter Lamte Abibo Breeze 2-0. 1974 FA Cup between Hearts and All Blacks. Peter Lamte scored first. has 1-2-1 eto aso je so the FA Cup SRBG 79 beating Wise 1-0 or the has a finals the CAF Champions League at that time Interclub Championship mienu 77-79 the entire when you go thief ni boss 79 na between Hearts and half year
okay
na half year share Hearts age cap 77 there no ti quarter finals and omusa akosia e Hearts akolusu 2-0 ewo Guinea so ewo efie no e was Hearts ye bibia no hye pepa panyan Hearts ase kikiri panyan Hearts ase 2-0 go na aka no ho na de ba and Peter Lamte and I didn't say we are ball Moroccan referee no yan say Kinsra Sabla pie ball nashim and commentators man go thief
all right
enti the go thief no onyafuo obo blasters obo from 72 73 sa
Mr. Maradona the enemy
yeah
in the hand of God
radio no ball ni fro two basa Robert Tamon crossing and ode ne nsa eyi ball dey far keta chi say
okay
time go aba
all right
almost say da omonti ase referee ni hwehwem na ball ne de player na ogina ono se 9 e de ne nsa ne wi aball
okay
and only go thief no
all right
enti Peter Lamte waye bebre
okay
o G League ma ha 70 73 or the house G League or the house G League
nimpa ni fiesu ni
yes
on a chess press
yes
yeah yeah old no yeah okay
or G League ma has 1976 or G League ma has 1978
yeah
or G League ma has 79
Nymphony yeah
4 league titles
okay
and na FA Cups or G 73 or G 74 79
all right
so Cup bebre go thief and obia Ed Bonedi Peter Lamte the first player makase or J go kin Ghana and season bi baba House of Folk beshe gosa ono na elidi
okay
and what boy Samsope so ana go apolanan da wo Justice Kweku wo ofe ansa wo the likes of Anthony Micah
yeah
Bismarck Tego jo Bismarck Odoy omu nyina wo ho Taylor those days House of Folk were a tank of squad hesi odam team nyina esa abeto no fa mu bi ebe wura mu 80s and was back to only as I could see a kakra so the time with the House of Folk no and yama bebre House Kotoko Revolution Cup in 77 now was 2 goals ama House of Folk so House of Folk nim say cup ne de omoje it was 2-1 ye gusu ekwa and referee BK Jomo no age penalty ama Kotoko ateka baako the next penalty House so omonti ase omumobi ena beye na say do ball referee asun enya 1 year ban
wow
Peter 77
okay
Peter Lamte ese omomo ball no obeteka no obesa ahye because no na ahye 2 goals has for say da omomo bi ena that time Tommy Thompson see from Efre Charles Ado Adante say Masabra yen to aso biem ona wo ye training coach for team ni besere ko ena ball no mu say 75 obeto atena Kotoko has panyan 1974 1-1 or say against Kotoko now o pay the dues on the part of House of Folk the obeye bia beboa ana say du bese goa Robert Hammond bese goa Robert Foley bese goa bibia Peter Lamte involve owuram e de boa eti Peter Lamte de Ghana football no wa beye bebre e de aboa o man Ghana papa
BYT
the general
ye owuram ye papa enya so kitu akra one for messages on the ebo abaso Peter Lamte the goal thief a member of Heart of Folk fearsome 5 ya peno krabie ankopon fa ne kra ensie emaye osumna se uvusumna se na mo hwe e wo Kessben television eso no na enyasem kitu akra busuani adofo ni obia Heart of Folk fraternity no omunyina koya omkohwe ma bibia eye kama pa ankopon onfa papa yi ne kra ensie obeboa ama Heart of Folk and the Black Stars the Ghana football a consuru ye papa all right obo DB no be as Edward from Paul say a yakwetama okay, who can quote the ama Akweta ama no bo cornerstone
Akweta ama
is it 99 stars
yes,
or something?
99 stars
99
Akwete AKWETTEH
yes
Akwete
yes Akwete ama
yes
inti na eno so
eno most promising
all right Kwame Kibamra ho na fe first stories no brain but obi video no obi so dey asemi by but em say na efa Iran ma bi na story na de ba no pa no
Tony de ba no
yeah Tony okay
yes.
me no so much repeat this story na efa de be ho so mo nto anthem no
yes no mo kobo a tournament
yeah
and na wo mo se ntokwasem na e koso ne ntino to pa ya tutu e de ko wo mo ekuro ne so ne ntino national anthem no players no
technically me ahwe eno kra nka Iran na mpara nko mo ekobo ball na obia mie na no gina ho na mo so mo nto anthem SMP
Tomanto technical team obia nyina gina ho di
wow okay be white in second question so minim so be boy ya na do bi busa fa Iran for the no ho Iran aka say sa na be ko omo World Cup no mo nko no bi busa say ebiasisi da na world football oti video no oti nsema na obusa
they familiar pa ye 1938 FIFA World Cup when na FIFA Jules Rimet say for the very second time no Europeans in host to World Cup unze na World Cup ako Uruguay 1930
okay
34 eba Italy under Benito Mussolini ono na ekoje say no opese right no this time around eba Italy Italy host J so 38 na ekoso France na aman bebre say omombo so aman e pull out no Argentina na Argentina for say enya de a omba be boss a tournament no wo Uruguay omusu declining so omombo but Austria qualifier ba unza Austria asat 1930 first World Cup no mu lose third place ni to Germany ti no mo form ye pa but there was a Munich agreement bi empanifo twahia proud to fair second world war and that time na Nazi Germany omo party na ba aye hu pa so na ya papa no Adolf Hitler
okay
I hope say obi a ko square at Adolf Hitler da sa Nazi party no and Adolf Hitler Neville Chamberlain from UK Eduardo Daladiera from France Benito Mussolini from Italy na boboba and na almost say Austria for and sign no mo meka Germany hu no mo say mo nye da enti sadia and your World Cup no mo baby o ma qualify but o mo
okay
and na o mo pull out but yamfo obi ameshim enti no so o mo ne Sweden and Asia and na o mo nya walk over and na Sweden eto aso ko nanim and na wo free mu to aso na ye ball World Cup ni we ye ball World Cup ni we asa case na da wona agreement na da wona na asha say be boba enti no mu invade ewo Poland Czechoslovakia na boba na afei obia atene before sa World Cup no decision ni ba so Austria for so momo no omo force ya ema Germany aban no under Adolf Hitler ewuram ema players ni bebre no more extra national team enam say 1930 no more great team makọ final third place no ebi mebo Germany team ni bi nti bebre ebebo ma Germany team nti ewuramu March September 39 after 38 World Cup no na sa case na da ho 1938 na ye dey bo World Cup na Austria hu bom no e the World War na eba ti anumu a ene be si say afa de omo invade various countries a omo bemben asaranda ti USSR eso so omo ntiase ene gungurum na say ewiase nyina we kon ebi ba Africa ebi piemu ewo America side ebi koye Europe de buburo ena ntokwasi ya yebenya second world war between 1939 and 1945 na no World Cup 12 years ya more World Cup ewo world enti no senka World Cup baso 42 46 ni nyina no ye de ko free football activities bia even Bolton Wanderers for Liverpool for players enyina bebre ehye soldier atade akokun bi
okay
omo join Bolton 53 regiment eto aso say omo so be kubi players bebree wuwi no mo ye great players e was asase we so
footballers
yes e wuwi ye Arsenal stadium omo bombe no so no so Arsenal ko si aka wo Tottenham kakra kopem say eye bibia tutomu 45 46 na football activities e sha ase enti ebia sipen ama oman anu qualify because of ntokwa obi bawura na ase so it was between omo Germany keke o bawura mente ase later na Poland den ho abeje later Czechoslovakia na eboboba at boom na afi BBS we so ye tete ye nyante kra se Saudi kra so ho abebom mu na am say country be kra katamon ne ade eso bubo ehu bumbo mu ba akwakoye Israel USA and of course Iran omumienu ene Iran na di twimje but military bases bi a wo sam ya ebubo bodin eso ho koka Saudi so qualify for the World Cup bibi basa omuso be kire say ebi ase wiase ampene ebi America ho no so omunsi because omo na ekoka be kan wo
the earlier ones na wo che no because of ntokwane you know ebinum withdraw you know yamfo obi a replace o
debi general
okay say no be busa say Iran ka so mo a e be replace o mo ana ti wo dey say ni see you know yamfo obi a say ba yenim the FIFA be ye say ko basa say Iran ka so mo dia yenim the decision na FIFA e be take okay all right nti na medubesia right and how person be so answer yemfasia adam person be wura bi all right be what you better say now fufu bi aba no bi abebusa bibia so
1950 so yenya India ne Scotland na so pull out but and so say bi obi a bounce me money
and Africa ka okay ka ba
there be asisi bebre but
okay
South Africa kwa ye pull out World Cup da
okay ai de be ntokwa
ye de na nya ntokwa se ye de na ye asisi
okay
yesusu se yesisi yen ye man no Africa nyina yesisi yen nti that time na
ba kwa na menu be
that was 61 proud to Chile 62 World Cup na Africa nyina ye say yemfa one rep enembra nti saa time so na eye Ohinijan eye second FIFA vice president to Stanley Rules the then FIFA president enti ode ba say Africa yen kwon yen sane Asia for ne nkobo ne hu do be qualify no and Africa say ya boy to World Cup enti yen kwo World Cup enti yen kwo World Cup Africa yen so yenya yitwaka far back 1961 proud to 62 Chile dwumadi ekwo so enti ya boy to be paper the entire continent you can see more
okay
to said ABC 1938 only Brazil penaje penye the US amo omukra no ye say omo Japan later and omo withdraw any ade anti sanet so the entire continent ya pull out ya boycott especially 66 sa ya boycott FIFA World Cup no and so
wow BYT bedasi ye papa na Springbok and others names omo how adwin BYT is a ghost. See how he's describing how the goals were even scored. Kessben has bought AI tree version and it's called BYT. Other messages we bring I'm for Ebo Abasu Papa. All right. Yeah, but that's it. Need to see and I can make it quickly. What the official no and so abreye. Kwame, say
nyamia dum na nso
nakopa do bia iboko
aha na asaye me shikakra
aha yesi yina ni msa aha yesi
di ntra conditions ni nyatuma
katachi ba ya osi nunu ma condition wa nyina
adai
ya conditions 2 na wa ha akase pa mienu na wo dem ha katachi ba ya katachi onu awari nsem doso ya tram nye fi
katachi ba
hours ura house nunu ma condition ni na ahini nyu
ebo
oni wa
koka ya fale sa
koka oso FIFA
oka obianko World Cup dibi
yanko
ya fale sa
munu ni na ba mini wo bibika
na mi fiu
ayemisi
kobra
video ni besa yo
itra dijira bonti
kobra video ni besa yo
fofi na mi fiu
so ni wa ha
na mi fiu wo general say BYT era World Cup mu dia ba me fa World Cup ticket no ho nsem emfambra na obeka FIFA ebie kwan the ticket outdoor at the brand member associations no qualify for the World Cup no womo di kan at the by Ghana ye de ebeka yensa ye ton ticket no womo so be a second time e me san so eton ticket ni ebi say ticket ni nyina no general ya ton de di kan ya ton de tosumienu na say no FIFA ebesan so makwan ama World Cup ticket no womo bie on the 1st of April into wa obeso so to ticket ni bibia no na wetimi any opportunity for all the games no na wasan so atobium we omu bie ni 1st of April and no and the last one yen san so nya kwan ento ticket biom and it is so wa just a walk up eba be koso yi United States of America no upebia kwa from the 1st of April and ye bebie kwan e de ato na wonso wetimi ato ticket ni bi eno ne be the last time ye biem e de ato nemom akakra ama walk up no eduru so auto ticket ni we ni ama receipt wi akakra ama walk up no eduru so a ansana u ticket no wonsa etimi aka na wonso walk up no a Ghana ye kwakobo no wonso etimi akwakohwe bi Ghana ne Panama Ghana ne Croatia and a Ghana and the Three Lions of England in the first and the baby kwan at the ato on two ticket na why wadwene say from first no obepe ticket ni bi enso atom and then so Emma the honorable sports minister honorable Kofi Idi Adams what they to jam se ben wanwa se ondri the day are you woke up no on kobi because ogidi say the day are you osi akan enso ewo ho enti ebe no wawa se the day nkobi na mom enyo no and selected players for the World Cup se wan kobia ebe no wawa.
I'm convinced we will do well. Well, I think he's picking up also. Once he hasn't retired from international football, I will not be surprised. But that is the coach's responsibility. I'm convinced we will do well. Well, I think he's picking.
Honorable Kofi Idi Adams say the day one retire from international football, or the social kind and so ho inti ekobase selected players you said do mo call World Cup or your part so we say team selecting no but your coaches technical team no and be make selection now the dan call World Cup ni bia or no a sports minister Honorable Kofi Idi Adams you'll be surprised we any World Cup on sama wodam ye de eba yento so
odinka kana afi no beka
what can we
okay so be surprised
yes
so am fana nkan wan okay
but anyo no and the selected players for the World Cup.
You know, very good, right? Somebody is all
I
born a year.
Okay. But a bit surprising. No more on the selected players. Aye.
All right.
And
they said go forward the messages among for the but the work Canada most likely someone on back and work.
Oh, but so the two associations on the selected players.
Fine, it's heading on the way to associate. Yeah. But ya mfana nkwa ya be no nwanwa no na wa sha se bobo okubi obo ya de pa aba enough ye be chese mfana mon consider no
mfana nko wo de no yen to so other stories ye be ko referees manager e de Ghana Football Association was sabro gidi wakasa da fa VAR ho was VAR no se ba Ghana ha e be boye papa ebe ma the credibility of a Ghana ye Premier League no akosoro ebe san so bo ma referees ni dwumedie no etimi akosoro e de amomo wo se ebe tima bo ma sponsors enso etima on board but VAR no e expensive on the gidi se eye ne bo kra de no eba football mu o Ghana ha ebe boye papa referees manager e de ma the GFA Alex Cote
push on again so the VAR is basically to bring some level of credibility into our game.
Yeah.
Because all along, you know, we are talking about credibility, integrity, credibility, and that sort of thing. So when in a game, the referee knows that this game is live and there's a VAR being used, even if you take a penalty, even if you take a goal, whatever decision you make on the field of play, it's being scrutinized by the VAR. You understand? Because the VAR watch every incident on the field of play. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, and so by doing that, credibility in our game would be very, very high. And when there's credibility, it means that there'll be more money, because corporate bodies will now want to come and invest because they see some credibility now. You understand? Okay, and so for me, yes, the VR is quite expensive. It's a expensive venture, but we want to look at the bigger picture, you know, as to what it brings on to our league. You understand? And so if we are able to do that, and even in a week we use 2 games, and there's VR. You understand? And and the decision is made by a referee, and then the VAR intervenes, and the decision is turned.
It helps.
It will help all of us. Yeah. At the end of the day, the media bashing would also be reduced. You understand? And credibility, like I said, also push on again.
Where some referees manager at the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Alex Cote, what they are to just credibility and a media bashing at the FA League in Honum. A beba form say VAR ne bar, but was also added to just say VAR no expensive. Was also casade for referee in home. Was a referee no on the engineer some be bias. Nemom a juma be a winye biano a debu utimna bad day. On the engineer say a cobas home di matches are a bad day and the team a bem. Referee manager Alex Cote.
It is very difficult to agree or to generalize and say that the referees are biased. You know, I would want to rather say that maybe he did not get a good day. Just like any club will get a bad day, it is so also with our referees. They are also human beings. They are not. And so that is why I say that. So if we realize that today it didn't go well, we will put you on the ice and take you through some retraining, you understand, and make sure that you come back again, you understand, and then when you come back, we give you a much smaller game like in the duel, and then we observe you and see how best you have recuperated, and you coming back before the referees committee would even assign you to go and do a Premier League game, you understand. And so we want to ensure that at least all our Premier League referees are on top of their games. And so at any point when we realize that it's not going well, we just let it to sit aside, And there are certain times I can even call a referee and I tell you that I think you are tired, rest.
Okay.
You understand? Because if a referee week in, week out is traveling, on these our roads, it will get to a time fatigue will set in. And when fatigue sets in, it affects your level of thinking, your level of analyzing incident on the field of play. So I would advise you, I think you need to take a week or 2 weeks. It is very difficult to agree or to generalize and say that the referees are biased. I would want to rather say that maybe he did not get a good day. Just like any club will get a bad day, it is so also with our referees. They are also human beings. They are not. And so that is why I say that. So if we realize
where some general manager and the referees and the Ghana Football Association or they at them. What's also Kasa says Sabro did say referees say club administrators and ban ho omo come on omo kasa omo bibi into omo di matches na omo embe report it. But referees ni tu kwan and no na ekọ. But was it referees ni bi so tu kwan abro me catch them young referees ni bi akọ aba catch them young referees no club administrators ni try say omo elmo sika omo report omo and in some bebre na de ebaye.
I wish I would get a referee to do that. I wish I would get a referee to do that, seriously. But like I said, when they are traveling, I don't go with them. I don't travel with them. Okay. You understand?
Yes.
And so I cannot sit here and say that. But then, like I said, I wish and I pray that one day, one or two of them would report such instances to us. Okay, so I would not want to bring that up because we had an instance where a Kadem Young referee had to make a report.
Really?
Yes. You know,
catch them young.
Yes,
there's an infiltration at the catch them young policy now.
And it became a big issue. You understand? To the extent that some of the seniors didn't even want to travel with them again. You understand? And so we are trying to look at the whole thing.
How do we?
But it wasn't this year actually. I think it was a year or two ago. I wish I would get a referee to do that. I wish I would get a referee to do that. Seriously. But like
we someone referees manager Mr. Lescote what they atuja and so kasasem o GDS academy referees and say quite problem or more yes or more kwa na mpanyimfo ne mpese o meka ho amometimi ameki trip ni bi yento so awada stories Kumasi Asante Kodoko new board 3-member board say womo ahyasem adwuma na sabroma contact nipa bi so mu GDS Kumasi Asante Kodoko si odwumedie no womo anya sankrofo no emu baako a obetime abeboa club no make contact e dey afa nipa ni bi ho but asat now nya dey ometima make appointment womo sanso GDSM ebredru a also sanso bie kwan de to na so bi enso epedwumedie no enso aya ometimi amoni pakron so apply na wamahwe sempo no ometimi nya the best CEO na wetimi abeye adwuma e dey ama Kumasi Asante Kodoko no from next season enso elcom say so ma contact one lawyer Sabre board members or more appointment no wono embra eme board secretary na o hwemu dwumedie a womo eba bedino nkratasem ene eye statement a wodo board no e de baba nyina no wo ma contact one lawyer Sabre ono ena sabre o mehwe sa dwumedie no eso emfamo mo se de bia next season no womo ehya asiam bibiam ebetimi akonkan enso ede ama club no womo sanso eji eye technical update at the fa place wo mu sia kan e de ema club no wo mo peso mu hu place ni nyina dodom wo mo dwumedi o mu di place no enso contract sikasem monthly sika mu tuen nyina no board no e de ato IMC nanim se sabre wo mo epeso mu de sa update ni nyina e de because every abra ya appoint o mo as board members e be so dwumedi ni mo sika e de palace e de ba no ni nyina esizi se board no e na take charge as kasem nyina no womo na provide e de ma club no se de bia ebetimi aboa ma Kumasi Asante Kodoko dwumedie no eno nso ebetimi akonkan e de amomo enso e wo hom eno ni se de sitie ye fanto dwam se sabre de e coach Prince Owusu IMC de GDS bebi eduru de nya de am womo eja no kwa ebetimi aboa eno nti coach Prince Owusu 11 games a akechi no ono na be games nyina onto the season no ebeba na wie no ma hand over there ama board no na board no enso ato adwumedie ne so enom ene se de sitie enso ewo ho
okay videos na ba ko nipa mienu na ebusa say new board no ono kwa da dwenkyere so mo ba technical team no ngo mo ni obi amfiri ho no mo pefufuro because omo mpese assistant ne be ho ansana ya appoint head coach no the make uti me head coach ne be appoint assistant ansana ya ba appoint head coach no ti be ya nkomu nya technical team no mu obi akwan obi adwenkyere o de ba video no na ba ko so busa se ka se team manager ne too light. This is a word I will use here, too light compared team manager or an old player. What team no what Black Stars what bia ni mo do carry weight but no who say team manager no one too light for boys no I think be in America if I go
yes general somebody
is busa say kotoko board na no ni miensen ya na say benfo de be ka ho obi so question na obusa no kotoko 17 America
omu share no omu decide
videos na America
omu decide say they may add
okay
amana be 5
okay
or 3 ni be adwuma no ma appoint board secretary board secretary no may part of the board on the best secretary let us sure or they will add 2 including the board secretary and so be a member of the board but sad decision no omunyan confirming 3 no asat now and the wo and no ma dia to management in my business so omu update and fa technical team ho omo update emfa players contract ho omo update emfa ayesi kasem ho because if fee say our point of say kasem nyina no omo na etiki charge womo ehwe and a technical team no so no omo make changes yes omo make changes all right amatikra say omo performing coach
okay
yes omo GD say and chief of staff e catch omo say ade yi tune for pa youth development nti oso mo hwe youth development nti ni nyina no e dwumedi a hwe omo sa omo hwe say ometima solve ni nyina enso e de free aha nti eno ni say the city enso e wo na dra me wi okuma sa sante koroko e global supporters union na ye fanto dwa say sabre on 21st and a congress no ebeba so womo eba be congress na fem wometimi decide nyama wudo a ombeso mu put in place a ebetima boama global supporters of Asante Kotoko achama fosu ware edano no womu dwumedie no enso betima konkan de makosi du wo ye CEO edema boboku efe no eye gold stars or their two job wo say Africa no clubs womo ko Africa a year after no womo ko no manya de a the following year no almost struggle our league no be crack relegation here say players na womo de mo league no womo ko Africa ne ba motivation ni obiom a womo de be league no e kan be na affect a team no and it no asio de ma club no decide say there be womo ebe backup e de ma team no say there be a players womo de bo Africa no womo betimi eyi bia frim no womo de youth players ade aba enunti na players a womo si akan e wo Premier League mu e de momi about 80% a new players a womo ambo Africa ni bi e kan bi na mo sa performance akwesi edu
Africa nyina no me no wo hwe Ghana League na yebo na when I share teams are Icon Africa no the players no sometimes they feel that oh me go Africa me the mission up African ko into no film pe se nyame oduma na the mentality any cycle now or the local league na era and a deep since bebre it in Africa nyina no me no me the captain kasane Advertisements no let's get some backup more yeah African ball nice league yeah they can come in trust me. The reporter say about 80% of players that even didn't travel to OGS
JSK match
and they are now playing the team.
Wow.
So I feel that certain backroom decisions that personally I led to take it's a parents of international share Ghana League na ebona when I share team
we someone akwesi du CEO edema boboko efe no Gold Stars or their tujan Samson Duku wants to play osina kind ma aye Gold Stars was say aye 10 games ake chire there wo mo as ye diombe ye bia etimenya the best of results and some e free aye games no mo coach Ibrahim Tanko one at the top of the Premier League say points no abeka a few points between on and Gold Stars was still on the top of the league but for the past 3 games one more abonum and I said 4 games no one more about very difficult games ye papa e de e wo ma club no but on the top almost for game by game after the season no obi abehu baby a e bobo kwam ye friend no e make some mediama omo ebetimi adi enso ewo Premier League no yento asom ewa da stories ye de ne be cheko coach Bashir for that say one also kasa for Premier League was say 10 games akechi no Bashir was last year womo ya di Premier League but this season it there are difficult at the amomo but 10 games are akechi no womo ebe mo best the league ni bebe ne wie no womo benya respectable position enso edim ye de ni kire eye Dubai home and the ping tournament koso Ghana Black Queens omo first game womo dinkunim second game koso first half abenewie against Russia your second game first half abenewie ya show Russia from 3-0 3-0 and yetimi ashomo no sports minister kaso ndi na fem pa dia ko gidie se nyema koso ewo Dubai no kamunjai match ne bo nanso game no koso first half abenewie ye ama the Black Queens of Ghana lead by 3-0 general yemfesi hanomo
all right kwame de besia na fe ye di enkomo kakra me hu se referee kala ewura ha na yebeba no so later but mamenko Abbas enso ewa ha minko Kofi a champion ho ono na ha eye ne nwunu dodo nti Kofi ebia because your baba so condition na and the tem into so condition do
kete chinya wa nko nyawa
go all right
say so about koyo so
there we need koyo so they akala enfata adwere makala yes
ya wucha no church di
se no nyum ni eche ana
say papa shi
nyum ni eche
na me to me lumba person me lumba nyum na metie
say papa shi on so lumba
bonzo nyum
na me lumba nyum na metie lumba nyum
unti papa shi
because about for say as a enchembe 2-3 years time we set up utu nyi fita
say papa shi
Seka ya zema ko ibiti
na mani bro no nse ni nyi
ma je na hia kwa kucha
na zema me trust sweat
obese
I don't Ade, what's wrong with that? So,
now we kaza uzo papa
na ide
onya papa shobe
that be so you're strong very controversial
osunya papa shi
me so onya papa shobe yo
aspect of papa shi me pe
oze
aspect of na yi me pe
send obi adman in loyalty
on trimount
totality
say oh yeah
totality unya papa shobe ani ya
bro na mo de kan totality say
the embodiment unya papa shi out
say unya papa shi amazing so me who's obro me so no ba kwa yo no so just say
na me obro me
so obi a spy say
na me obro me so
na utimi na academic o
na me obro me so
utimi ko academic say enche
ana me se betwa gu
obayete so no
no so obayete so no do betwa kwatre kwa
sa oh okay me de ni fa bi na me pe life bi
ni loyalty
yes okaso ya dia masa untimi easily or do baby but they will believe in no masa don't go there obey and no is so loyal so
the loyalty
no yes
but no man yo ya man abro so so be ya no man afia say ade awe
do baby na tia fa so but the loyalty ni man ka bi dem sen kenye bad kra
some way dem obi kan pa na
oh we so can many problem me nka say bibi obage bia ya perfect yes but aspect of his life no me pe me nka say do all ye me pe but mo bia me cool yeah so I could see we the blah blah me hold me ni obabia but the loyalty ni teaching tintin believing in bibia obe defend the chrono yes so na make me nka say the all ye
na so pe masem me sana mche
okay into the team ni kan ho anye no aro
na David do ko dey say because what time now compare papa chiasem because okay there me I believe I defend what I believe in
okay
and I answer
all right your story is muka cry na fi kalaso aba oba no testing me ade bi say na me so o me defend ade na ade test me no na oba na wan handle ni ya ono ana jejeje time na mo ka eye referee Andy em say wona na oni ayefese doctor na mo ka Dreams FC na aduana player na obe stamp obi eyam na kala send me message say ali na ye kan we ni agile the course or highway no ndi say ye kan Real Madrid they see Real Madrid match no mu na ye kan we ono ntiase
na say ye look
o say di nti eno no ya handle no say
oba mi ko to me o mesra
sa e wa
the way I was tiam e wo sa aden sa na sen ka wo tiam so ayi rubber dey so there no
rubber dey no so amane hwe
va so amfre no
away mama
okay ayi dey na on say no
where dey here
so when nya shots na general kwa wan hwe o that time na you be me draw attention
okay na man maso
kala wo no ni ha na Joe attended to something so he didn't actually
that me share messages no dey na man
and I share ball no life wan hwe wo hu ne we na dark art ni bia
na we ban fe no
oko form no oko form no dey ni 9C no
okay
utia player the team
na keep a player no da o team pa Rico utim so o team pa yeah dark art ni bi wan hwe a hu
ba we no bibi me blame referee no park ni so
va for na
ko bi do ye no no we bia no why do we hu ba mo va room there mo opportunity for replay and especially when player no etem say kam ko say okay dey na see o yes
o di ni to be ni see
na open kunu kra
ma hu
and we say come
we o hu
na ba anka ho hwe
me kai
na me see the way me see the way I was share am for say wo hwe bi nti wa hwɛ di a then
me can say I was so surprised say obo ni we ade we a oye no na me feel say even after the game see a review na nke twa na so because ade no oye no but center referee dey we no who share live game now on here but dreams the end there player no peja and na ya odi ben the referee was close and he saw
the course be a dreams the color
obi a peja na free chiri baby ba
not even a yellow card
I'm on a card
crowd play on
Jam cast a referee no ehu ya say oje foul
we oje
foul na just who dey see
no dey see
inte so you follow with card and I don't know why all my card we saw my card because what aje ho foul there
serious foul
what no aje foul there
they take the safety of
manager ball ball
crowd so the safety of the player
referees be say na Andy ka say mo munya agro muni onye referee nya mani nya referee na ni dan ye mani nya onye referee we yen ko retrain ni bia dabi
we ko transfer so ko
we be Andy ka wa
o say bia na player no kwa kwa o pe be adwane afa
we je na we obati ni Monday a o me ye hwe ho we go we watch that
serious foul play.
Okay, you need to grand cry. You'll be 35 minutes.
Okay.
You know, Kofi.
Yeah. I take opportunity to delve a bit deep into Mickey World Cup ticket seminar. Now come. FIFA closely the initial sales and the second phase sales. You know, more closely.
Okay.
So I can't what they call last minute sale, and they also in April. From 1st April on BA4 the MA in some but I know one person to FIFA site in and some bit me at all. But what is true they say even though more see the initial say the second phase is in and nobody in this world no World Cup ticket. FIFA will say ticket nobody in this world no will be.
Okay.
At best what you have no more through FIFA site what you have is ticket number. On the mention ticket to be released close to the World Cup. And come share date say Kim on close to the World Cup. Number release. Say we are just I don't know normal maybe counterfeit. I'm not sure about that. But the reality is that they haven't released ticket to anybody in this world. So I know. But what is true ne omwa a bit is be Ghana, a be auto ticket only visa. A person call America, a person call Canada, call born be to be. The normally so who thought is a GFA. GFA will give you receipt. What your car? There's a ticket. Or is every ticket? But don't mention until they will give you receipts. So receipt, you add it to your document at the embassy to confirm, say, indeed, World Cup ticket. Because FIFA will ticket in Internet. And it's now person call American as a Canada World Cup. So that is the process to just to as we yes, FIFA will ticket in the whole world.
Okay.
No even those in America. More be a ticket. The ticket will be released close to the World Cup. Somebody will listen. To Mama when they do a Satana, they will send to them. They almost want to GFA, to come to GFA, and GFA would distribute them to those people or more after ticket and also much to a ticket in the can. Now, I'm happy with the spirit now. Black Queens for Nanyano. Joe, because normally cause when I am Shishaba.
Hey.
Na mjishaba.
Sula mjisho. But I don't call you.
Me show more. The same time I hear them kwa na me show more match.
Okay.
Na me show more ye. Together with more Afro more boy in na pink with me na. I think that I heard announcement. I don't know if it's true or not. Announcement I met here with Dubai, and I think it's Saudi Arabia and Qatar. One of them, Dubai, UAE, government, and they say, "Wow, utu kwa ba ho." Do that because of this. So my Bombay airport, Dubai International Airport, my Bombay. And so my grande aircraft in two crowd team member. Into a black man's crowd mobile no kwa ka ho. What do you remember? So on the air and I'm happy with the ministry. Ministry this morning and from yesterday, the ministry and the GFA is making frantic effort. What I said, a normal black men say here, the ministry liaison with the FSO to supply their more. And I'm so happy with the reaction from the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Liaison with the FSO, normal black men say here whilst they are in Dubai, on betimi a supply through the Ghana mission now. Nobody can travel from here to Dubai now because my grande aircraft and to there supposed to come to me. So I have to do it through the Ghana mission now. But when I saw them, more countries are going bottom, they are playing.
Okay.
Because the government of we say, wow, what shall hotel Katama so I think I could crew Nanam so my grand way in hotels now allow be a man in now at Omono cost. The government in between hotel cost.
Okay.
On the mention. If you be I fly and go free crew 2nd of March. But because the listening you cannot travel. I'm say hotel now allow per command travel. Government in between at their move. And I think
and then match na issue exceptional. Ghana na 2-0. I mean him say
3-0
3-0.
Half time.
All right.
Ghana na share yellow no.
But the world meaning I'm sure said they also some provide them enough security. You run for coins and go who try bobo and say I'm got tobacco from over to you some provide security no normal more to safeguard omoma ba kromo nyina. And the government is taking all the steps to make me protect you omuna. The target to my target to military establishment, security establishment. Any baby a security for baby Johnny Akono. Ona Iran for no say omudo target ko. Omuso targeting ye the innocent civilians are omuna baby. And I hope sana sa war ya echoes between Israel, America and Iran no do a bit stay. So we target any military establishment and not innocent civilians. So
and the Canada, but I'm for Zutiminia a
chance on an interview of the Deputy Foreign Minister Ma Iran. No say no can say target any military establishment. No business na hotel no
target innocent civilians who dem.
Hotel ma target no musio target military the military ni dwane ko ba bia na mu da ne toa omo. So if the military now move from maybe omu base omu dwane bi omu kokse hotel bia then that place automatically become their target. Into when we na security ni intelligence na we say to protect human life, especially from a back room where George Nari be about for tower and obey the BB then kwasa kono into protect properties and lives in all those countries now surrounding the Middle East.
Okay.
We say no text, and I think it's like a proper perspective and any discussion. I say Kotoko team manager knows also a day.
Also a light, yes. Yeah. Wabokotoko Black Stars. Some of the old player na babe boa. Momo mfa obia wabokotoko all right there, but ni mu hadodo. Diko munye obia se no work wabokotoko Black Stars.
Anu kan na mo 11 against 11
against 11. On the bit my command respect na dey campo.
No, but I'm asking say you see I'm making a proposal but won't say why you are calling for this. On the match.
As a place no fun so. Place no control. Place no hu nipa bia. I no more respect for that person no. And I was through. Obi so ha ohu a as omo ha. The old boy no be there as omo.
Control camp there. It doesn't come only from the team manager. Exactly. It doesn't come only from the team manager. If you want somebody to control team no camp but one that the team manager doesn't live with them. This then you must employ somebody specifically for that, not on your say Juman. And at this level, Premier League level, be an if you win there now when you're not there and ya do a problem. Anytime a person who perspective, exactly the a shortcoming. Oh, team manager went to open for or be our born die away because team manager Juman say redefined.
For Kotoko team Ben bad.
He's former captain of the side.
Captain team na level near the.
But to me trouble for to me trust say to me because team manager Juma say Joe. Refine this affairs no. He say trot normal bebre o. Trot normal bebre.
Bilingual.
Who meetings, who normal bebre. Team manager Juma no.
He speaks English, he speaks.
I grow say. And then I say me person on background say I want us to have proper discussion on me. The NT office say Kotoko here former player Kakrakabia. So sit there I don't get.
Say be omo etwifa ne so a. Be owo iya who say be omo twifa ne so.
No, the behavior our company there. You cannot blame the team manager. But what must say behavior na cause our company. Because that's where they live. He may not live there with them. And you may not join no man omo ye no. If as an Kotoko the whole management must take a decision. So this your policy in the enam sanity no measures they are good on ye. Then obi an old pack odo bi ato ano. Oh no. Security why no more provided. Team manager back for bit my den. Minim team omo ko ba bia na team ene pyramids omo betu kwan. When I was in Nigeria, Joe omo sumo security.
Okay.
Mojo team dem security and the member of the management nobody can team manager came with the team. But security no one eba be all the grants arrangement base team no say football no Joe agro And if you see a team with large backroom staff, team manager ni yen adwuma team manager as related to the competition no move on. Na nya normal yes security adwuma and is a team manager be ye. Team manager adwuma no so be obi so obi mpia na adwo. Do ye team manager adwuma no.
Ho adwuma.
Security. Team security.
This player be pia na on pia no team manager no oni bibia.
Anya adwuma no. What the only the so aba no. Kwa church team no rules and regulations what team no nyina ho. Ente obi so responsibility so be say be producer. I had to say the ofia ha. Na say obi aba be wi ade wo fam wo say be say nuclear general manager. No. The thing for security for mu ka boso me.
I see.
But what must say? Ono ne de say wa ba adwuma church adwuma no ma say o misa ha bokro no be yiwodi. Misa kese ona kana say we wi an tension no choa. Obe yiwodi because ono so we wi tension ya. Na so betuma wi 1 million Ghana.
Yeah.
Me boa. Misa kese nya policy no. And this obi akọ wies ka why must come and blame ebia general manager. No, the answer okay say we are no betuma blame. Ono what fan say you give the team no mo policies, mo mra, mo camp rules, but we really actual but na do wada. They say employee bi no wo ho. So be say proper behavior na ekoso e wo camp.
But in this aspect, there are situations that players are cast or more accept permission from the team manager.
And if it's a proper there, be person okono. No, obisa permission.
Okay. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm only adding up to say okay say and you do man no.
Oh, what do you say? So on what can na say dey okay, you can illegal or unlawful exit.
Yes.
Or escape. Yeah. Or outing. Yeah. But they are lawful. Say even say ade asakra na say ade no koye no ehu hia. No busa permission so man no kwama na ko. And they don't say anything wrong with it.
Okay.
And they obetuma ko nti okọ security no akaje so obusa ko team manager wo say ende ese me ko ha ko gym sika na ese me ko me doctor na me ko isi security so afet team manager and the came the bono ma 5 na say
the presence of the team manager and the team manager ni who who say na dwuma you are trying to explain the duties of the team manager.
Yes.
And how redefine the name.
Yes. And you're only security person.
Okay, good. No problem with that. In the issue of Kotokono, team manager never ho. And yes, only honor security no permission free no. Meaning what am I? Yes. Or hobby. Once I walk as a no nyene adwuma. And I make us the Kotoko issue the team manager or camp will be.
Yeah, because say somebody on your security and answer.
No, I agree. I agree say it's not.
So I'm saying say so be producer so no kwan the campus do na job better.
Yeah.
But so obi na atwa ne ka so no so ambo mu ho ban. So be so obi mpia na adwo na say obi mfa oba.
No, apart from a pie no massem bia nsan. Ni nya team manager.
Ni papa kujo de no be. Me say me media say we team manager. Obe
ni nya security.
Of course.
Wow.
Let me just on na ma betra gate na. Don't man you say man.
Okay.
On the so betra say akotoko ebia ye no player won no nsa at this time. Umpia at this time on yeso nyese. But somebody does his duty in terms of security to make sure say all those things
men but we kon num na yeso mu a. Yeah. Okay.
Say general say ne yema o hwe kotoko situation na baby omo na say if it's about discipline in the camp. I think that enye nipa ba ko for adwuma. Ne yemu pa the senior members of the team krano including national team. We say be a 5 people be within the players no committee constitute disciplinary committee. Archers omuna wo camp omunim say captain ni vice ni wemu ene in charge of discipline is anema na enye ba akofo adwuma.
Okay.
It's
a big thing.
It's a big thing. Ba akofo to me who head coach na akra no wo adwuma ye. Coaches ni be home assistants was a part of sa first way they eventually they report to the head coach. Inti my dream say they should sit down and look at how omobe temi players no discipline. So omobe disciplinary committee among players nimu ebia Samba O'Neil, Henry Ansu, Yafawe anyway, even junior player be foreign players in the representation, they are there. Then the team manager is also there. Somebody from the technical team is also part of it.
But clubhouse and more and I be our security fine. I'm too quiet. I'm ko bobo, I'm ko hotel. Now reporter in I am for mom girlfriends because they can hotel or no. Since I be majuma because security no January.
Team manager. I saw also the security no call.
Only security no too quiet.
And all proper teams travel with security everywhere in the world.
Okay.
team be discreet the two coin. I just told you some say pyramid ban.
Security for the okay. I'm say one smart and one back as
so the kind Black Stars be mobile who's discreet for.
As a time na near discuss ni into omoka. Na voluntary something no more here.
No.
So security na o can say clubhouse na nkasa security o gate.
No. What I say? Me say team running no. Joe, I could beyond first in is uno.
Okay.
I could beyond uno. Yes, you can employ security or clubhouse no more. But there must be team security on the team took one day. Yes.
Wow.
I'm a part of I'm a staff of the team.
Of course. Because some be complaints in Tuomoka.
I saw Mutumoka.
The two much judgment.
I saw Mutumoka. Some Mutumoka.
Penifondo ma could trouble any idea.
No, Mutumoka.
Oh, pa, more.
Yo, but I'm proposing, say, they must be recognized.
Come do my disobedient. Control baby, and I said,
now the funny side, come in and answer Tina Kobo away, baby. Now, Gidibiasia. A strength not the protected place nowhere.
Okay, over no more that time as the last. So who took me on the dome good deal.
So be a man that can judge solution on yes,
yeah, but
yeah, but Joe, I mean, we have to move there.
Yeah.
I want to see Muvuko. Sure, today, and then it is a third and a fourth. Third. FIFA A workshop. Our America.
Yeah.
I'm a teams are qualified for a World Cup in Yunano. Into the areas no more workshop. No. Communication. Into GFA, Director of Communication. Or Kakasama Blasters, Henry Asante, or America, say. Yeah. Year for team managers. Into Amenu Shadow, or America, say.
Okay.
Or your workshop for the World Cup.
Okay.
Year for team administrators. Into Mr. Alexander Asante, or America, say, or workshop. And on top of it, team security. Into so you need the phone with my number so commander mechanic democrat from national security so your uniform
okay
ko hunu me embeds me no you call wake up draw omo lese so mrabi no he went at the draw workshop no so oka ho ho head of security ma Black Stars or America a workshop but what must say so team security a part and parcel of football administration ne FIFA demand you must bring your head of security to the workshop because you have a job to do during the tournament.
No, because clubs in Sema almost for security.
Yes,
yes,
and then
part of almost.
And then you know, new a year by regulation idea, you know, team must have security. Say match day crown with security officer must liaison with liaise with the police. One, and then a Shama Premier League clubs
need to grow.
Let me can need to grow. Stewards, security. I am part and parcel of football administration. Say.
Kofi se boso mo ensure say ade we be enche ama clubs.
O fra mu do bi ba o. Na strangely etobia you know the other person be training mu no. Omo kwa na akọ ha musa kontokwa. Jeff be fresh am na me training mu fa mu security for ma me training omo. Apart from stewards kwa me security ba so training. The only training na man obi make sure so provide security ma wait him why you say mo bia ho to omukra na akọ venue omusan eyegiridi kire.
Wow.
Na me ma we GFA, wa free club ni so on for the security mra. Na akọ fa bass aba obepam no. And so obi kuni house ko bass na kontokwe. So what am I say? Tijo clubs no ye nyina ye say ye the right.
Okay. Me do be see na ko others so kakra na fi.
But then ko Didi Dramani birthday.
Didi Dramani, okay. Wow. And you wish you could Didi Dramani happy
perfecto
birthday. Yes. Onye from Sobia from so back on here and say the goalkeepers ni na.
I say ko number 1.
Ko number 1 na babo no dey.
Ko number 1. Didi Dramani. Bro for the team.
Perfecto.
Didi.
Ko number 1. Can say so?
E be na situation demand.
Ko number 1.
Situation demand. Yes, no one wa kan no.
Situation demand.
Sa time no yi ba ko so number 1 and Christmas.
Na no question get be accuse Lukman say or Repino.
Yes, I made this here. You'll be by Spanish model be our accuse Ademola Lukman.
I see.
You know, my name say more sa story na.
Na me
before Spain wo da be asisi will be accuse say.
Na me bobo e ko do so mo do bi aka me broni ba me ko mistake.
Okay.
Joe. Ah! Now omo crack kan do so.
Your girls you who fair.
Me to place I say. De bia no mo twuma so de bia no mo di akiri.
Of na blacks ni na so pema whites.
Tuntum na opa. Kama. Hode ho. Kama. Akokofo black.
Me church of football.
Me to cry am dia. Me to go mo nya hu bia o. Me o nya hu bia.
Now ko obi sabi tum no ko for bro ni fit.
What you say babra?
Cretin diata.
Yes,
Senegalese. Nigga white.
Mama yenhwe no nkwa ona mo saka mo yenhwe Cretin diata. Ore na yire no na yemfa na
say dum so kese
pa. Oba de ohun so mo isa no. Onum so mo shara etna say plan it discuss. So mo target boys no. Especially blacks from Kobobo England no. Mo plan it. O shara no be wo and then rape issue. But before that now mo plan say oba no be day 2. On wa no wa number why. No say jai no ajo properties ni fan and one afi no born life
kala be na opa bi ni
say o ma ye boys ni sa unum say Ashraf sa o case for or fight.
Oh yes
Ashraf Hakimi after on ni yiri ni jai a ne niema nyina na ye oni ma mi dim na ade no another one so sa o
that is why we no so dey be okisi no no one is that
whatever we
so man for taxi ba hotel
na obeki
get for taxi
I man for taxi ba
no one in the hotel no
Ashraf na hotel ho train girl.
And some of them draw me.
And also kisi ni keke.
No are you?
The whole Kenya na wanye. Ombe ya di no nyina ma fala.
First one no from no.
O ma fa ba ko gram ha o.
First one no, o mo to from no.
Odene ma me di go ye wa.
Ya big. From oba bi apeburu ko fo so mu fe. Oba apebia benya. Mujani muju ha metias.
Ko na pa benya.
Me nim say obi na ye yo mu sa.
Setia na o pese bi bia bi wa. Nso da bi abrofo na Cretin diata picture no mo hwe white. One na yire no. Da bi we hu ni.
Ni yire bro ni no.
Mo ni me ka no.
Picture we so hu ni sa
ni. Da bi.
We na de.
Raziko production
na. Sen kwa de boy ya no boss na ya wo hunu boy. Nicholas Pepe. O boss na wo hunu bo. Na de akoba bi na esi aye we. Ese oba sebi producer awakti pono a waye pono sa be say 10-15 years oni na wo so chincha na so be wa no go ai Frank ohun abijan ma ho fe chinchina oba oye pono America ni ba oye pono oni na wo say oba na wo ma me awo aba wiase na akobobo se obehwa hwa abusuafo no be bia wo adwene down ze wudi sike ko
o so manager
o manager say
manager
no boy pono nti do say na be da no be to no
gurumu a
oh no
enye hu bia so enye hu bia kopo agrubu a
okay
you want me just say
there are no can say sometimes to Sugom de wa.
Davio.
Nya vera ke wo su papa she fridge mo.
O so no ba no mo we chenchen.
Davio.
Now no we atwon.
I know you taste free mo.
Now no we atwon.
Ah we need different.
Ah no so no we atwon.
Say me kisi ni ba ko na ho asem na me say. E bi as at times Sugom de no. Nsu papa she fridge but baby ogina no. Park no so nti de da wona ye che no be fa.
She ho so. We be ma she ho so we ni pa.
We dey ware asem ni e ko je park ho so.
David ye ka shrab de no.
Asha de no okay.
Kisi do ware ni de hu pa.
We do be so we hu hwe nyi. Na say o sa na madwene am so de po mo num ho na. E na ko fan sem bro.
Ah so o de kopo num na afi adane wo so asem.
All right. Kala, I'm ra ho ya na.
Yeah, do.
Kan be so me ko kala ho quickly. You be 18 minutes. Kala me ma be 4 minutes abit ma yi.
Thomas Bia.
Thomas say.
O say ye nto ye, eni ye jo ye numu ha.
Oh, so what no matter for
so. Then nto ye. I don't know no one
said dey. Tommy be teach me.
I have for him for him. I have for him for him ko. That's have for dey kwa.
Tommy, what bright na be chechim. The other day. Where
Pepe.
Pepe no so na
yire. No Bobby si bra o sa ye.
Enkusifi. We do say dey asem ba.
O se o mo ji o mani time.
E dey asem ba odobo.
E dey
asem bisi.
They say those no.
Oh, say that come on see ya. Odobo was me bisi. Pepe ni we get we. All right.
We know gather evidence.
Tommy no.
Yeah, cryptic.
No. Kill the other.
No, I ran in it.
You kill the other one on them.
I don't so this connection.
I didn't want to
Oba Otise ya. Oba Otise. Our bepe kill the other. or a criminal. I said,
I say,
and now do be anti.
I say, Baby say innocent of Basao.
Obi the council.
And why didn't no property?
Could this be love? We. We know, though. I said, get your man or a criminal.
Oh, sir.
I didn't mean on no way or don't. Hey, bon name. Of course, in the guy, beautiful ladies. Height. Be as the guy. Oh, Debbie. Calampen was a minena simply. Calamamra, going to be simple. It will be out on or something was a creative problem. Someone in them. Calayonco. I say auto na the dream. I don't say. Be named there.
On any bit my canine.
Kalala, you.
Joe, I'm saying
it will be no creative problem now.
Referees, managers about to. I don't know, person and kakra.
About me no work about you. What do you go?
Oh, that me the my day. Joe me my day.
O si ya the pie.
Now so Obekani.
Say we win your penny do.
Kala yonko no hwe na kotia for me yonko. Yeah.
Referees manager say ko kan no.
Yeah.
Say they can no be o kan no. Come say bedu enya no manyina na say you blame referees there no. Yes say nipa edu ba bi ase there. But see no Joe, e no man na koso officiate mu no. I said day in day out bia no. Oka bia nkonkosi ho. Yantwa incident sisi na nse aye kan nyina. Ni nyina board on them because enoma bi on ma enkoyie eni tire ma ne ko basa. Edu ba bia bo se enipa bia ka no. Chinchira o ma sheda o ma yese asenti ama me Sunday sa ayi ma odo no se. Mo se etimi to abrofo no. Omo de etimi nka so o ma sheda. But they got to ye pe ne enkoy de se asheda. Ano ne problem na me dwene ho a me nti asero enti bi na se me nti na time bia me gina me ka se me technical man me nti me ka chance wa sheda e se di ba no esi wi a e na my analysis e na ma hu se ade na ekosi ye no e sei na tie ade nti na wa hu e de nti na wa hu ne ekobusebuse mu a e na before so be ka se referee asheda no na bia wo hu se bibi wa kire sika se bi wa kire e na be ka chance no nti na ema na yes ano say ni pa na obetimi ayede eyi na firi mu kura say de be ya onfa efin bi anke emekeka agro no de be say referees manager ni say ba bia adru no one sided na dos omumiem me de bia achuti awe wo ka ho no mo select referees wo na head kura e de du ba bia ara because mo pese mo fa so bo ma o na e chama mo fa so bo no mo no e say okoda de o ma tra to obi ano na ono mo discuss ano ade ato
any session
Sebe Kase, so that was a chairman of classification committee. And now Koswa, Omundi, how many times they be out on bed discussing? Omundi discuss on your selection in we are. Then you know what and then referee selection they are making. So count. One hour chairman.
No, get the difference. So if you okay. Me Juma ni be start season and no more call
I don't want to make
a more test. Until you test. My to see so mama feeling no. Mama free mama pass no. Ya grade you mo pay a number na akati ya prepare refuse that momo we me Juma just next season view it is almost like two mama could match I'm not part of that then I'm going to like maybe I'm not consigning now me dam no kasa ye no kana they are proud to be not consigning me I don't sign anything
they said they all kasa we be na ne follow year but as a chairman of classification and working committee no Juma na so
now na be tell me
that be minimum tie o say we are just next year.
Yes.
What you want to so then can you next year sebo?
Okay. Kala the amount of times on fire.
Me na dia am me acha dia me ya.
Okay. So
omo ntimi nya adwuma ne ziga ene ayales ko.
Reference committee omo na appoint referee. We don't have problem.
Do a problem here na catch omo. Na be dey first.
So ko dey short question. Let me question be.
Kala problem no man times of fire. Dey so dey nwan sa. Aso na horonka.
Joe.
Yetu ya.
Enti say esana ya dey selecting referees there. Those people make us say omumbiem because yeah time na before say kalapa e be gina tum or regional dey be national no na bra wa bre no because Zova will not sit down for you. But choices this time. When you when you panel, a mama referee no akobu ye no, and no near dear so we one also fatigue about referees or Timika say, Joe fatigue better about referee offers all the other 2 nights. Makoda Saturday, Medima Sunday.
Okay.
So these are the things that are not being the head of the referees no. As so on share na FN internet and my
all right. Kala medasi. Then Lumba once said, say onimse so befa o ama wabepo no so anka de obefa de. Time bi hokra beba bas ne sem de mano. Na birthdays kakra nyame ya adom otina de aka no ye de nyina enso beba and 11C birthday adwumawura ankasa yes
so the wonim ni sa
oh yes this year yes
am me training with radio
11C
we dey na chidi anka me ka disco
and the 11C you know o my nyasem papa gava
me so dey training me radio
all right uzu di dey check how can this
so I no dey me call
okay
kravi
adwumawura ankasa na your birthday obia so we show happy birthday ba ebo udiem so bia akam cry him say na your birthday say yes celebrate 2 year papa
local player dey na any foreign player
no way
the captain the attack na
yes the lavisi as no work
and I say following the captain as
yeah and you see my young wish was so happy birthday and then abena fosu so birthday o hey abena fosu I say never wa fa no hono no abena my young wish so happy birthday I say Joe me say na die mon ka sem pa kwa
na me shira ma kwata
me say mo bia fa bia nkofrem
me no ba we so
onware
enti me ma na
abena da bia
interest bia
yes
send message ma Joe ana me
ya hana abena fosu ya no ni bibia
ko interest ne ya wari
papa yes mo
ono kwa so yo franch
so odi say pranchi nti na obefre na me srew me guy na on personal life no so wa
ono so expect we are no be do sika
oni had the problem and so be do sika but
I do be sika
oh the
oh so ka so papa
ni para birthday ni para birthday still mo just work for no
oh we ka friend
asi ko fari gira ba oh me na ko fa
Abra,
I cut out.
Young wish the happy. Yes, so could be. Yeah, say Yan don't know. Yes, name ya ketwa. My young wish boga so happy birthday. Me kofa Dr. Buzuka Krebia ba kwa baso. Oh, 3 birthday. And I just say 2 minutes free you. So wa unu no. So be did you free to so bit me after the time be 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
DJ KI. All right. Here comes here Dr. Amuzu Abaso.
Mema etiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu Herbal Clinic na ye de dobia ba ye frɛ no Amuzu Garlic Bitters eyedura emamoje die fusane ewoni pok obu a stroke ne bɔ ne nkaye unya Amuzu Garlic no atu edi sa medre na sofu bi pom unya Amuzu Garlic no mo buaw ma friends woni na ai wisi no we hu ade yie pa Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent palpitation nipa bia home ban sese home no was bebre sa kope Amuzu Garlic nenom Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent insomnia obu ha obre pansa wada ye fradi bi zinc any sulfur ye rich Amuzu Garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na mabody ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na ho adi ma no kope Amuzu Garlic Bitters nenom Amuzu Garlic Bitters rich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda homa chia ontini bema nkano. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mwe. No moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunade chia. Watini nka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti. Ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban ema sebuo ema kosu atuo nyina no emani nyina kosu kama enti oba obu ni se a embe yie obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters oba on person na wo eti kosu hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters uko drugstore pharmacy anase herbal shop biara obenya bi ato upedro nsemise bi nso a no afra mi nama eye 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu Herbal Clinic, Mauji Hiochalo.
All right, Babin Saimra quickly. Na yeme wrap up na yempedi mu ma DJ KA nsuma to asomfa and my abbas mreno kopa but we there
kakra de kan wan
so 60 seconds video
your coach edin birthday
okay
ti nyina house supporters you wishing happy birthday
okay
because him said wa ba ya maye no wa bono ho mode pa because only the only coach wa ba shekotoko on 90 minutes e papa bayara why you ho sa no onko titi omo so jusu sa omo complain referee sa bia mo complain no obi anim eti e be say referees ni say ball na ye ball and say the referees so ba mistakes wo but of late as also folk mistakes no omo dey maye no e dey also folk ko ba bi enye e ba sa say emwaye
okay
ke so am tutu ne maye e maye na ne mantimi enko yie
abas
na ye wie kra no ye regional phobia 1911 no ye say regional so obia mo no mo dey say the 6000 no obetra say obetua na ne matima ko yie na de aka no de aba be kan wa ma ne matimi
all right Dr. Franco now
general ene eye nana semenhia akotin ahinsi the 10
wow
na chese ukokuntu a one ye jase hene nana semenhia akotin
document ni
ahinsi
kuntu near Sopon
ebe Sopon pa ha jodo uni mo no
na se we mikrom ni wo
in between kuntu in between Sopon and Mankesim
sure
on ne jase hene wo na ono so na SG mo ana semenhia group of companies CEO SG mo na ene ye ne birthday
okay
tina na we dey
special one pa
yina ye the mouse from
yes na betra na
wahwimu
watu okay no nya so no should be washim okay odi 1000 years so by ebedi birthday happy birthday
yeah kwatia mo akon eni ayinua ne o America mem
atiba
so kwatin so birthday nti kwatin a very special happy birthday to
atiba
last
odadare sakura propo
as we said adare na we so free action any action Ash FM na osi we she Kwame Aban
okay
happy birthday nti action in nana behene and we she Kwame Aban very happy birthday you know mama fan to bishofo nyina nim eda me day and I do my senior high school ye di 60 years
okay
nti 60th anniversary
wow
e baso
memenda
we are
wow
we are do my secondary school
wow
adaroma memenda ye kwa dumai
okay
ye kan chirima no bi age so say dachinti
oh kan tima kam kujao
nyame aduma chira meka ntemo
we say amas so 21st yes we dey is it 21st yes we dey 75th birthday
75th
yes any home reno any announcement ya dey nyina no say be yes aduma dey memenda
we are
enti na mama iko yes all right my idea and easy cry all right the best ya nana aduma kwale enso enya na be ko na 1 year so soon nana aduma ko nyameche kwale lawyer enso enya na be ko na 1 year and honestly ni akopon on for crazy my kwale lawyer all right DJ K up next it was animal trans nyame aduma ochina e dem supply crab pause